Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
Now that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like
like nonsense.
nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds
nonsense.
like nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Yo, what's up, TJ?
Oh,
Hi there.
special guest in the house. Let's hear you check that
And,
mic.
and
Glad to
hello
be
to
here.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello.
Glad to be here. Checking the mic.
There you go.
I can hear myself, and no, I can hear it.
All right, perfect.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, welcome to the live Mike Howdy show, everybody.
Yeah, fantastic.
Pause not.
We were supposed to be doing their live show today, but we got shut down.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID shut down.
It took us down again.
But you think they're going to try to sneak it in anyway?
Yeah, I do.
They're
In
going to
fact,
get shut down.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to sneak it in, but
That could make for good footage. The cops coming in.
yeah, might make
In the
them.
middle of their
Well,
set.
no. I mean, to be fair, they are.
To be fair.
To be fair.
They're doing bare bones crew, film crew, doing COVID practices. It's not like they're doing anything
Still.
crazy.
Still, anytime live music is played, that's how Corona spread. We all know that.
Oh
Science.
my God, it happens so much.
Oh, you know what? I got an article talking about how people who talk loud spread corona more
Oh,
too. So
fuck.
I thought for you guys.
Hey, I can go home. I don't plan. I have no problem going home.
Before we get started, I have a question for you, Courtney.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
You know when you're standing up in the morning, take your morning piss, and you accidentally fart and spray the back of the seat?
No.
How many times does that happen to you?
Never.
You.
Shut up.
Well, what happens when you take a piss and fart? Does it spray all over your legs?
No, I hit the back of the seat, like, where the tank is? When you have your seat up, bam, I'll fart and oops, like that.
You like poopy jokes, don't you?
Yeah, I
no
do.
matter
You
what.
need
But
to get a new
you
subject.
sit here and tell me that that's not happened to you, though.
When I fart into the toilet bowl. By the way, I'm very happy that we're having this intellectual conversation. I mean, this is what thrives this show. When I fart into the toilet bowl, does your ball sack touch the rim? What was the question?
No. So you're standing up, you're taking your morning pee-pee,
Okay.
right? You have your little squirt.
You
Right.
spit when you pee, Will?
Yeah, this is a good question.
You know what? Depends what time of day it is. All right? So we'll just go from that one, all right?
I fart into the back of my shorts.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
so I'm in my chonies in the morning.
Yeah, my boxer shorts.
I go to take a piss, right? Sometimes I fart. It happens. Do you fart when you pee, Courtney? Will you at least give me that?
Sometimes. I mean,
there you go. So
everyone does.
sometimes this fucking
85% of the time.
happens. So sometimes I get a
Fart
little
is
jolt.
so violent that your hips thrust
That's it.
forward. And you lose total control.
Yeah. Oh shit! Like I just don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Goodness. Okay.
That's why we have housekeepers. Welcome to the Sounds Like Nonsense podcast, everyone. I am your host, Jeb. On the number 2s, we have Mr. Will Ridge.
I'm glad to be here.
On the couch is Sportney, my wife.
Yeah.
And TJ today
All right, glad to be here.
from Last Point,
Awesome.
who's going to come in a little bit later and talk to us. And then out in Raleigh, North Carolina, we have the beautiful Jeff.
Hello,
Beautiful.
Hey,
Jeff.
everybody.
Yeah, so what we're going to do each week for people who are new to the show is we're going to feature new bands and artists you may have never heard of. So who's ready for some new fucking music?
Let's do it.
Courtney, hit on with the list.
All right. So this week we have Delay the End with The Last Song. We have Last Point with FUFN, and I have some questions about that, TJ. And then we have Red City Radio
Wow.
with Love a Liar.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude, stoked. They got that new album coming out.
And then also we have Hit the Switch. This is songs from the vault. Hit the Switch, Associative Forces.
Yeah, so what I was thinking, because now we've had about 100 bands on.
That's amazing.
I think just a little over 100 bands that we featured.
that's fantastic.
So now I want to jump back and kind of grab my favorites every week or every now and again and play a fourth song on here because, this is a music podcast. I was thinking more songs to marry.
Right.
So just every now and again, we can go back into the vault, grab a song, and throw it on.
That's
and
a good idea.
Yeah, and hit the switch. Their vinyls and stuff are going out right now, and they're selling them. I just got mine in the mail, so I was like, perfect fucking time to
Perfect.
do it. Yeah.
Perfect.
You even close the episode on that.
Yeah.
Hey, from the vault, we're going back to
Right. Yeah. Back to farts. Just bringing it right back around.
Oh, man.
Jeff,
poop
did you
jokes.
notice that Will opened up one of the can of Pringles that we're going to send to our contest winner?
I did not open it.
You're going to.
No, I'd not. I was talking. It was going back to the reference. We're talking about fart and poop, and I went to go grab the can that was farted in the Pringle can.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to send a clean version and
TJ
maybe
doesn't
a
know what we're
fart
talking
version. We'll see. But there you go.
You forgot the piss.
Were you trying to shame me right there? Like, Will just opened up the Pringle can.
No,
I think
was
she
saying,
was.
Like
no. I wasn't trying to shame you. I
Don't
was
try to
trying
chip
say,
shame my friend.
No, Jeff said, "Hey, Paul, we're gonna send you a can of Pringles," and I got them to put
With a
in his
fart
package.
in it.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna do it.
Well, one will have a fart and one will have the chips. And
That's right.
They'll both have chips. One are farty chips.
Yeah.
No, one will be empty farts so that he can decide whether he wants to gift it to a friend.
Is it going to be your fart?
No.
Ooh, white elephant gift. Perfect time of year.
Exactly.
Oh man. Jesus.
For $5, people.
Oh, we can start selling these.
No.
Brown
Yeah.
elephant.
Brown elephant gift.
I mean, $25.
So, Jeff, you got any standouts this week?
It was Thanksgiving.
Yes, it was. Yeah. And what did you do? What did you wind up doing?
Went over to a friend's place.
How many
Was,
people? It better
Not many.
Better be
Her
under 6.
husband, and her son, and then her brother who came up from Louisiana, and his kids who came down from Indiana.
Did you have a traditional Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
seemed like it.
I mean, turkey and all that, or did you guys have, sushi? I don't know.
No, pretty standard. I keep mine super basic. It is turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and rolls. Everything else, not interested.
Me too. I'm right in there. Just about.
I put my turkey into competition with Jeb, and I have to say, you reap what you sow, meaning I thought I was going to be the hot shot, and I ended up burning my turkey, literally burning my turkey. How do you do that? And I prepared. I've been doing this 3 turkeys before this holiday hit, and I burned my Thanksgiving turkey.
That's crazy.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I believe this is
did
exactly
it
what you
turn
said,
out?
Will. Well, let's see.
Taste test, and then report on Sunday that Will's was out of this world.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens when you start talking shit.
It was out of this world.
Yeah, I was right into the trash can world. Oh, what a,
Brine
Yep.
didn't come through.
well. I've been doing my turkeys for the last fucking 2 months now to get this one perfect, and then Stacy goes and rubs it all over with butter, and you can't put butter in a barbecue.
I also heard that she dropped it on the floor.
That was a different one with the brine.
I've been doing a lot of turkeys, guys.
Oh, that was a different turkey.
That was a
Turkey
different
is still
turkey.
worthy of a celebration.
Oh, so
Yeah.
our mutual friend said she dropped it on the floor, and then you guys punctured the brine and spilled all over the place.
Yeah,
I
you
was
guys
like-
want to come over for our turkey dinner?
And then you burned it. I was like, God damn, because you were talking some shit.
I was. Who said she doesn't have any friends?
Oh well, the word got around.
Well, anyways, there was thousands of gallons of butter melting into the barbecues.
So you think it was the butter that did it?
Ooh, it's nice little rib right there. No, it was me. I did it. Okay.
Oh, that's not what I was trying to do.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you think it was the butter, huh? Well, all right.
No,
Anyways,
I
we
thought
can-
you said because you actually
Woo,
had
it's
3
getting
in
hot.
there. That photo that you sent me, that was a shitload, 60 pounds of turkey.
Yeah, there was.
So they were heating each other up.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're getting hot.
And I usually just did a 16-pound turkey
Yeah.
by itself.
Oh,
by
dang.
itself.
Yeah.
So now, I really.
I would like to play the exact turkey challenge because this is my moment that you gave me last week.
I'm going to turkey challenge you this week. This Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm going to challenge that mine is going to be hands down better than yours. Hands down.
You're
And I
shaking
will
your
even.
head.
Sorry, Jeff, you're not going to eat in this one.
Again.
We're going to have it where Courtney closes her eyes and we're going to have her taste which one is which. And she'll just.
Close your eyes and
But
taste our
won't it
meat.
taste bad by Sunday anyways? Because how would
That's the true test.
Okay, I blew it.
Oh, Okay, yeah,
You,
yeah.
I got a little.
Rubbing it in, Jeb.
Jesus, get it.
Dude, as soon
Perhaps it was the butter.
as you sent me the burnt thing, I was like, note to self in my phone. Go back and
Okay,
record
Dad.
Will's statements.
Okay, I get it. I apologize to anybody that's not listening.
You're fogging up. That's
I'm
the best
fogging
part
up.
of this.
I apologize. Anyways, okay, no more turkey from me.
Any more standouts this week, Will?
That's it from me.
No, you got a new dog.
Oh yeah, him.
And car.
and car.
And a car.
Yeah,
That's
that car
true.
came. I thought
Right.
we talked about that by now.
No, my junk car came,
Yep, that's right.
and it's broken. It has a fuel leak, so I got to fix that. So
It's no big deal though.
No,
it's
it's not
bitching though. Are you stoked on it?
I am stoked on it.
People, when the day you got it, everyone was walking by taking photos, strangers. It's
Oh,
it's a
wow.
really cool car.
yeah,
Okay.
What is it again? Tell everybody.
What is it?
It is a '61 Newport Chrysler It has 4 doors though, so that pretty much makes me like a granny. Nobody likes 4 doors. It's just the people in the world. I know.
Your friends were bagging on you for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
But
4 door.
why?
Fuckers.
What
Guess
does
what?
that
They don't
have-
even have one. So.
That's right.
I don't care because I used to play music and I could put my stuff in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It's
I
more
don't care.
practical.
More practical.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, so that's mine.
How did your writing go this week?
You know what? I have not stopped since I kind of
So
got
good.
over
Yeah.
like the hard part. It's like running and jogging. I
Yeah.
finally got up to basically a mile where I can jog without stopping.
Nice. That's
Good.
awesome.
No, it's all crap, but I'm still getting to the.
No,
I
that's
haven't.
perfect.
I haven't stopped yet.
That's
So
great.
Sweet, man.
Good job.
But how's that new puppers?
puppers. I mean, come on, you can't hate a puppy. He's just so darn cute,
Yeah.
And he's he howls. I don't like that. But he is definitely a cute little guy. I haven't seen him shit yet, so we're waiting.
Well, Courtney will come over and stick a match up his ass.
Yeah.
That's her hot move.
That's her hot
Jeez.
move.
She's done that to so many little animals.
I'm
I
gonna-
did it to one litter of kittens. That's it.
Oh, you mean you had to do that?
She's done
Yeah.
it. No, you've done it in the past too. Not
I found some kittens
I've
after a
also
hurricane.
been known to bring out a flashlight and check up there on people.
Not me. My mom had to do that.
Yeah.
No, I found a litter of kittens after a hurricane one time, and the mom was just completely gone, and so they wouldn't go to the bathroom. And so at that time I looked online. I was like, what do I do? And they said, that,
Really?
that
A
was
match?
I
something.
did not know that. Oh, so that means like light a match under your ass.
No,
Is that
no,
where that
it
came from?
wasn't.
Fire in your
It
ass?
wasn't a lit
Yeah, I
match.
don't know.
I think it was like whatever's
It's
on
the
the tip of-
sulfur.
Yeah, the sulfur
I think
thing.
it's the sulfur that makes your
Yeah.
butthole go, okay, time
Yeah.
to
A
open it.
warm washcloth works too.
Really?
Right.
not-
At
I'm not
that time,
joking.
I didn't. Yeah,
For
no,
real.
I
It
know
does.
that now. I just
Yeah.
didn't know at the time. I was like 18.
Just shoving matches up fucking poor
I
little
was
kittens
18
and
and I
puppies,
found these-
assholes.
That Darby cat was crazy.
That was a fucking insane
That
cat,
was
yeah.
crazy,
Darby
man.
Crash.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to know.
Get a match up your ass. It's gonna.
We talked about doing that to Dr. L when she was stuffed up this year, but she wouldn't come over and
jeez.
let Courtney do it.
Oh, God.
I definitely sent her that text. I was like, Courtney will do it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Courtney, you have any standouts this week you want to talk about?
So, it was Black Friday, and so most of my Christmas shopping was for small businesses. A lot of it was I tried to, support bands and stuff like that. So, like I keep saying, support small businesses.
Totally.
Vote with your dollars. Don't go to the big box shops if you can't.
That being said, we have so many Amazon presents coming.
You shop at Amazon.
You know what? I actually didn't do too much on
Right.
Amazon. I did go directly to
Me too.
places. I didn't even do that on purpose, but I'm realizing I did do that.
I think yesterday was support small businesses.
Yeah, Saturday.
Where they get 20% off, just come into like, hardware stores or whatever.
Dude, that hardware store, it was 20% off everything in the store. We hit that up. We spent a few $100s.
Well, even the grocery
on
store is
sending
doing
this.
that too.
Yeah, grocery store is doing that. After this, Courtney's going to get hit it up one more time.
Right, because everything, I feel like the cost
is
of
fucking
everything, just
expensive.
the cost of everything has increased so much. And makes sense because COVID is
Dude,
increasing the prices
I
of
spent
everything.
$650 at Albertsons this week.
No.
And then we
Well,
we
that's
went
for-
back.
Yeah,
You went-
we didn't even have groceries for like the rest of the 2
Well, we
weeks or
have.
whatever.
So that's not quite true. Like we did. First off, I spent a couple $100s in booze for the
Wow.
studio.
Oh.
Double noodle stuff, right?
For this, dude, we got so many noodles, bro.
So
Double noodles, though.
Of course, double noodles. I went shopping. Me and Riley went.
him and Riley went, and they never ever stick to any kind of budget.
No. We go through every aisle to make sure we get every single thing that we want.
But then
Oh.
I get made
I
fun
had to get
of
2 carts.
for spending
Wow.
like $700 at Costco that lasted us almost a month. Yours lasted less than a week.
No, shut up now. I got like I said, I got booze for both places, and then I also got I replenished like cans of soup and veggies and rice and shit that like has just been missing.
Right.
I got a bunch of spices that I fucking
Right.
I keep forgetting. I'm like we were out of pepper.
Okay.
Just shit.
Well, you had to go.
Those
Yeah.
things add up real quick.
But
Sure.
anyways, support small business.
Yeah, totally. What about you, TJ? You got standouts this week?
Stand out to what?
Did anything stand out in your week that was special that you would like to tell everyone?
I made some rosemary garlic butter hens.
Oh,
Little
for
game
Thanksgiving?
hens for Thanksgiving.
You did that
I
for
haven't done that in a while.
your mom and sister?
My mom, my nephew,
Okay,
my,
Cool.
my brother-in-law, and
cool.
they're delicious. I haven't done it in a while. and
Yeah, you made it
came
for
out
us
good.
before.
I didn't burn them.
Ouch! You mother. Ow! God. All right. Chickens it is next time.
Sorry, man.
Well,
Game
No.
hens, not chickens.
nice.
Oh, sorry.
Game
Excuse
hens.
me.
They're
Game hens.
smaller,
Yeah.
easier to make.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference between Cornish game? Oh, they're the same.
It's more like a pheasant.
Yeah.
But a pheasant's its own thing too.
Okay.
But it's like it tastes like chicken, but better than chicken.
Oh.
It's-
we make them
Interesting.
kind of often.
Oh, dude, I just got Cornish game hens
Yeah.
yesterday.
I throw them on the
Yeah.
grill. I
Yeah.
stuff them
Yeah.
with
They're
rice and
fantastic.
all
I
kinds
put them
of
in
shit.
the
We do all
Instapot
kinds-
sometimes, like just they're kind of cool.
They are good. I like them. And so last night we watched the Tyson fight. I think everyone saw that.
I saw it this morning, but go ahead. Let's hear your recap.
I don't know sports ball stuff too well, so I'll just say that every fight was fucking awesome.
Okay.
I loved it. I thought every fight was great.
Good.
There was an NBA player and some YouTube star or something right before the Tyson fight.
Oh.
That dude got knocked the fuck out, and that was
really?
an awesome knockout.
Pretty quickly.
Who,
too,
the
right?
NBA star?
Jake
Yeah.
Logan versus Nate Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So homeboy, you could tell he was done. He was barely fucking holding it together. I was like, one more hit and he's fucking out. And he sure as shit. He just locked his arms up. Blip.
Wow. So, but the reality star or
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube
guy.
star, wow. So that doesn't make sense to me as why they'd match up. And did they have a feud or something, or was this something that let's just put this together?
I think they might have been talking. Jeff probably knows.
The YouTube guy fought another YouTube guy,
Yeah.
and so I
think
think
there's some shit
Nate wanted in on it. He got some.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely
Wow.
got some.
Wow.
But I liked every fight, man. I thought every fight was really well done. I liked the Tyson fight too. They called it a match at the end. Well, Tyson was like, it's just a match. And Roy Jones Jr. was like, no, it wasn't.
No.
He was shaking his head as he was saying it. He got whooped on pretty good, I thought.
Yeah.
I think
He had an interesting style too. Roy is his name?
Yeah.
Like
of running away.
It always looked like as he was punching, he was running away at the same time.
He's
Like
known for that.
it was such a weird
but that's just,
style.
it's a unique style.
Mhm.
It wears your body out if you can handle it. But it's
Oh,
unique.
really?
Well, yeah, you're striking and moving, striking and
Oh,
moving, striking
okay.
and moving.
Hit, but don't get hit.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So, anyways, but Tyson's just the bull that goes, hit me, do whatever you want.
Well, dude, he's fucking awesome.
It
What
was
did-
pretty cool. I thought that they had like music in between, and also
I like that part
it
of it.
wasn't just like one song, because you know how normally they do like a song in between sports things. They did like 3 or 4 songs each. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I got a couple Tyson quotes.
Well, what about Snoop Dogg was there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was commentating.
He played. He performed.
Yeah.
Oh, I
He
didn't
did
know
both,
that.
and then he got done performing and went back and started commentating. His shit was funny, dude.
It was
Oh,
cool.
wow. That's great.
I thought it was great. Our guests aren't into rap at all, so they didn't like that part of it, and they were like, "Oh, this fucking talking shit." I was like, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I did too.
And Mike Tyson, he said, "This is just classic." Mike, he says, "I'm gonna throw punches with the worst of intentions."
Oh, yeah.
And one more, he said, "Get comfortable with being uncomfortable."
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty solid shit talking right there.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That sounds like me.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I'd say.
Well, he was also saying that he's
advice.
doing it because he was scared to do it, but he's like, but I'm gonna do it because I do things that
He lost
scare me.
100 pounds for that
So
fight.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. What did you think, Jeff? You're being kind of quiet out there. You watched the whole thing, right? All the fights.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's it.
All right. Thank you.
Trash?
Yeah,
Oh.
those were not good fights.
Really? I really liked it.
Robinson and Jake Logan. Now, I'm not saying I could fight any better, but they would just run at each other, swing twice, wrap each other up. It was horrible.
Yeah, I mean, they were
And-
doing that, but
And Tyson and Roy, it was interesting for a second, but then it's like, oh yeah, that's what happens. These guys are in their 50s. It's just not that entertaining.
Right.
Well, wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a
I
minute.
thought the last fight was.
Wasn't it supposed to be an exposition?
Exhibition?
Exhibition?
Yes.
God damn it. So meaning it wasn't necessarily like a real full blown out fight, correct?
There was no difference other than what were they 2-minute rounds, 2 minute,
But-
really short.
But well, I'm wondering,
Mike
could
King-
he knock him out if he wanted to?
Oh yeah, there could have been a knockout for either side.
I thought it was.
it did look like Mike though threw one really hard, hit him really good once,
Yeah.
and then went backed
Yeah,
off.
I
and
thought,
was like,
I thought they were just
Right.
kind of.
So then there was that element of, they were really working the body late, and good on them. They were doing it for charity, so that's awesome. But as far as I had to watch just because it's Mike Tyson, and
Right.
you
Yeah.
never know. But you had a feeling, and it's like, oh yeah, that's why you don't want to watch your athletes way past their prime.
right.
To see Roy Jones doing that, his stick and move 20 years ago. I mean, he was the best in the world. He's amazing. His left arm, I don't know if anybody noticed, but his left bicep is significantly
Yeah.
bigger than the right from
Oh.
throwing so many lefts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It really is.
That's awesome.
So yeah, these guys are phenomenal. It was worth watching to say I saw it, but it was a big disappointment.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
I gave
wow.
effort. I was thankful.
Can you also tell me that Santa Claus doesn't exist?
He does. I saw him this week.
Oh, that's right, on a Harley.
Yeah, that's right. Just real quick before we get into our first song, I have like 6 things I wanted to just put out there. Johnny Rotten got bit on his dick from a flea because he takes in rescue squirrels.
Get out of town.
Where did you find this breaking news?
I've seen it a lot of times.
Wow.
You sure it wasn't a tick?
No, it was a flea. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty awesome.
I would.
Okay.
Has this been verified?
Yeah, he put a quote out talking about it. He was talking about it.
I would be bummed on that one. I would. Oh, so you couldn't work a joke with squirrels and nuts right there or anything?
No, that was it because I got like 5 more things.
Oh,
on
okay,
it.
keep going then. Yeah.
So I've also been talking about the Nextdoor app, right?
Yes.
So this is not a Nextdoor app. This is actually one of the Facebook groups, and it had a real big taste of that Nextdoor app. I think people are moving over.
Okay.
There's someone spray painted underneath one of the bridges out by the river.
Yeah.
There's half of a shitty tag, and then someone wrote meth in spray paint, right?
Okay.
And then everyone's like, they're down there doing meth.
Oh.
And I was like, no, they aren't. I was like, that's some who. Do you know how paranoid drugs make you? And you're gonna be like meth right here, like
Right
with
here.
an arrow.
Yeah.
Like no, it's clearly some dumbass teenager.
Yeah, exactly.
That just wrote meth. Like it's not a tag or anything. It just says meth, and people are up in arms about it. You know, they're like, I gotta get down there and clean it up. What's happening to our town? It's being filled with meth. And I put my statement. I was like, it's dumb kids. People
Yeah.
aren't. Meth heads aren't down there.
Did you get in trouble for that?
People are starting to jump on me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what you get for getting involved in that shit.
Thank you,
Oh.
Jeff. That app, and it's so crazy. People just complain the whole time. All they do is complain.
It's
like,
What's crazy is the people who pay attention to that shit.
Yes. I
Read the world
unsubscribe,
news,
dude.
it'll get your brain off of that.
I like it. I enjoy it. Ooh. So then also I saw same group fuckos. Sexual assaults have been happening on our local hiking trails.
I've seen that.
That was on the news.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
So you have got to be very careful, and you got to go with somebody and
Yeah,
let people
women-
know where you're going at all times because it's
And that's
really
local.
important.
It's local. Our
That's
local
always
trails.
been a thing, though. I mean,
But
it's
I
always
ha-
been a
yeah.
story
On a
that-
hiking trail,
yeah,
though?
Of course, yes. It's always
Seems
been,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
because
it's
there's not
always
much
been a
for people to do right now. Everyone's going out hiking, being on lockdown and whatever. So
That's terrible.
That's super sad.
yeah,
Of course it is.
fucked up. All right, 2 more things real quick. Anyone hear about the metal monolith that appeared in the Arizona
Yes,
desert?
I'm surprised. I want you to. Yes, go on. Let's hear your opinion on this.
Well, did you see it's disappeared already?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, so
What?
it's gone.
I don't know what you're
But they
talking
did that because they don't want tourists coming there, which they already started.
Right. So it's just this big triangular
Spaceship?
metal thing, a structure that was hidden in between these rocks in the Arizona desert in the middle
Utah.
of nowhere. Utah. Okay, sorry. And
No, it
so someone was
it
flying.
wasn't hidden.
What was
It
that?
was dug down into the ground.
Yeah. It was like
5 feet of granite.
Oh.
And they're trying to, make it sound like alienistic type of deal because, in Stanley Kubrick's movie,
right.
the Space Odyssey, that was almost the same monolith.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
uh,
So somebody I read a thing this morning. That's why I was mentioning it because they're like, it's gone already. It's disappeared. Ooh, mysteriously.
That is
But-
awesome.
But a guy that went out there and hiked and checked it out, took a bunch of photos. He's like, it's made of aluminum. It's hollow.
Aw.
It's like sounds like a knocking on cardboard.
Oh.
He's like, but it's really cool because it did just pique everyone's interest.
But it has been there. That Google Maps has looked it up and it was been there since 2017.
It took people a long time to find it.
Yeah. And it was by
And because it's from another galaxy, of course it's going to seem like aluminum.
Lightweight.
Oh,
It's aluminum, but it can't be bent.
oh
Yeah.
shit.
and it tracks all the goats.
Microcosms and the biology in this shit. Oh my goodness.
It could be alive.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it was like, fuck this. I was hiding in here and taking off now.
Oh.
Did you say that it attracts goats?
Yeah, I did say that.
That one just slipped.
I don't know. I just had to slip that one in there.
Okay.
That's how they found it. is
That's how they found.
They were following a herd of goats for research, and then they saw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So then just one more quick little update on my end.
Oh, keep going.
I got Riley to start taking dive classes for my birthday trip.
Diving as in scuba.
Scuba diving.
That's
Yeah.
great.
super fired up on that. So he's starting to take his classes now and going to get in the pool with the tank Saturday.
That's very cool.
With Benny Ranks
I'm-
of King Zero. So the two of those guys are going to get certified with a with a buddy of mine. So
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. For my 40th, going to go Catalina and dive with my son. That's fucking awesome.
Now, and is he into it, right?
He seems pretty into it right now,
Yeah?
surprisingly. Yeah.
I think he's a little nervous.
Having Ben is really helping.
Yeah. But I mean, I wasn't the best at like getting certified. The dive master made me cry, so then I had to go to another dive master to help me.
Yeah, but that's because he just said, just fucking do it, Courtney.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Trying tough love, and Courtney just went,
I was like, fuck you, man.
That doesn't
No,
work.
thank you.
went the other way on that one.
Yeah, I locked down then.
So it looks like we'll be diving Anacapa Island in a couple weeks too.
Catalina. Oh, Anacapa?
Yeah, just to get them certified.
Fantastic.
So they're gonna go out to Refugio, do a beach dive, and
Fantastic.
then we're gonna go out to Anacapa and
That'll be amazing.
Get a boat dive. That would be really fun.
On the sphincter.
Yeah.
What?
That's what we call a boat. It's called Spectre.
Oh.
We've been out on it 100 times. But
It's an old fishing boat.
You definitely got to explain yourself. If you're gonna just say,
we're going out on the sphincter.
Yeah, move on. But all right, well, that's great news. I'm actually very jealous and hope that you guys can have a wonderful dive. I just don't have like I told you, the balls or the courage to do something like that. So for you guys to bond and be out in the islands,
I'm stoked.
take pictures so I can look at them.
Yeah, I will. I'll take notes, motherfucker.
Take notes, motherfucker.
I'm on the outside looking in, losing this game that they are in. What did I do? What did I say to make you look at me that way? We've been through this charade before. I gave my all, you wanted more. Needed a smile, you gave me a frown. I built you up, you tore me down. Standing alone in this big crowd, hearing your whispers scream way too loud. What's the big deal? It's all just a joke, but I've been bit too much that I broke. This is the last song I'll sing, the last poem I'll realize till that I will bleed. This is the last time I'll cry, last stretch out goodbye, last time that I will try. And you all exist in the same space, but they cannot see the scars on your face. Let me tell you, you're not the only one who feels lost, defeated, and done. This is the last song I'll sing, the last poem I'll realize till that I will bleed. This is the last time I'll cry, last stretch out goodbye, last time that I will try. This is the last song I'll sing, the last poem I'll realize till that I will bleed. This is the last time I'll cry, the last stretch out goodbye, last time that I will try. This is the last song I'll sing, the last poem I'll realize till that I will bleed. This is the last time I'll cry, the last stretch out goodbye, last time that I will try.
That was Delay the End, and they are a melodic punk, skate punk, old fat dad punk band from Salt Lake City,
I love that.
established off and on since 2011. And Jeb has a little sound clip from them.
I like them.
Hey, this is Steve Funk. I am guitar and vocals for the band Delay the End. I have my bandmates call in, but they don't like me. But to introduce them, we've got Chris Jones, who is also on guitar and vocals. We have Mike Wynn, who's on bass, and Steve Cardwell on drums. We are a four-piece punk rock, skate punk, whatever you want to call it, band based out of the Salt Lake City area. However, we might have a member living in a different state. Been together off and on for, well, we started playing together back in 2000, and I've been playing the same and off and on for almost 10 years now. We're just getting old, and we decided we probably should have given up a long time ago, but instead we are getting back in the saddle and getting some recording done for an album. I believe we're thinking of calling it End of the Day, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, check us out on Facebook, on Bandcamp, and I think we're in the places too. Delay the End. All right, thanks a lot.
All right.
Awesome. So that was Delay the End, and they did put a paranormal story in there. They said, I once saw a woman walk across my living room. At least I barely saw her out of the corner of my view around the corner. So I saw her for a split moment. Thought it was my wife who was lying down on the couch. But then he walked over. She was asleep and all the kids were in bed. No
fuck
clue
that.
who it was, but there was no noise of anyone walking upstairs. So it couldn't have been any of the kids.
Ooh,
Shit.
I like that. Scary.
And I know that his voicemail was really hard to hear. I don't know
Yeah.
if we had a bad connection there or something, but it sounded like they're recording a new album.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So-
and this was from a little bit ago. They submitted from, quite a while ago.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we have a lot of submissions, you guys. If you are listening, you have submitted. Just be patient with us. We only do 3 songs a week, so it's really hard. It's just gonna take a while to get to everyone,
Right.
and we kind of just reach in and grab random.
and
or
or sometimes we try to put them together.
if we
to
know you
where-
get an album or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And the way
do
we
try.
know that stuff really is if you do call in at 1-805-697-7070 and leave us messages, you kind of go to the top of the list at least because then it's easier for us to promote you
Sure.
and know what's going on.
And or when you
Give us a
submit,
reason.
yeah, and or when you submit the band giving a video, the video is actually the better sound quality. So.
It is. It's really nice. Like
So-
do it in a Zoom video or some shit,
Yeah.
right?
Especially for the whistles.
But
Oh,
yeah, dude,
yeah.
fucking check those guys out. Delay the End for sure.
Yeah, very
All right,
cool.
I liked him. Good stuff.
Yeah, and
Solid.
We got Last Point coming. They're gonna. Well, TJ's here from Last Point, but after we do our retractions and questions of the week and stuff, his other band members, Matt and Josh, are gonna be zooming in with us too.
Oh, cool.
And
Great.
chat with us a little bit because they just put out a new album.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a lot of
Yeah.
questions for you.
Fuck yeah, I got a really
Like
good
a
one.
few days ago, just did.
Really?
That's awesome. We'll talk
Yeah.
all about that soon. So let's do retractions, revisions. Who wants to go first?
I
Nah.
didn't write anything down.
This is gonna be all me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be all
for
you.
today. Maybe.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Oh.
Will, do you have any shower song updates?
Oh.
Well, I sang today in the shower. I got the parrots going.
The pirates
The
going.
parrots.
Oh, the parrots.
The parrots, they were whistling and going, and then I started realizing this is really pathetic. So I did sing,
You
but
embarrassed yourself?
yeah, a little bit.
Why?
Because I realized my meatloaf didn't go off very well.
did. It
And
was-
then I
It did.
did my meatloaf in the shower today, and I'm like, fuck, that's impeccable.
Show it to TJ right now.
No,
give me just a
it's
taste.
over. It's over.
Just one little
But I
taste.
do thank you for the shower comment. The shower is slowing down my singing abilities, but I'm still keeping my balls clean.
Okay.
I believe that you didn't burn
And
your
done.
meatloaf then.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I wanted to know.
Yes.
Don't burn the meatloaf.
Don't burn the meatloaf. That's
You
right.
can burn the turkey, just don't burn the meatloaf.
Well, your chewing last week was spectacular. There was so much of that in the edit. Holy shit, man.
Chewing?
Yeah,
Chewing
the
those
seeds.
goddamn seeds, man.
What?
Between the sanding and the fucking chewing, dude, I was losing my mind
No.
doing the edit.
And the
Oh,
occasional blender or somebody getting ice.
well, that's standard in here.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Thank
drink,
you, Jeff.
I drink out of my metal cup and shit in my Yeti in the microphone, but
All the time.
Yeah, but one time you eat seeds.
It's not one time,
but
it's
I
been a
noticed you didn't
couple
do it today.
episodes, yeah.
Oh, hey, you know
I
what?
do
Fuck.
have a retraction.
Okay.
When you got a space, I'm ready.
Okay, look, so real quick, I just realized Will behind you, so that's the Bigfoot movie that me and Jeff really liked, the one he bought for everyone.
Mama.
Mama Nakile. So if you do you have a DVD player? You seem like a kind of guy who has a VCR still.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not wrong, am I?
You are 100% correct.
Well, good. Well, watch that, dude. You got to watch
Hang
that
on
one.
a second. That's entrapment. You're trying
Yeah.
to get Will to say something, so he has to draw from the jar. That's not what this is about, Jeff.
That's
Oh.
right. That's right.
Will, I have a VCR too, by the way.
Thank you,
It's
man.
plugged in right now.
Is it? What's in there? Evil Dead?
Old family shit.
Oh.
That's sweet.
And some 80s porn.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not so
Jesus
sweet.
Christ.
Not both at the same time.
But this is a DVD.
Yeah, it's a DVD. You
That's a
have
DVD. Yeah. Check that out, though. Because I got that back. I lent it to someone, and then she moved away.
Yeah.
This bartender, she's got the second best Bigfoot tattoo on her arm. She just went for a regular Bigfoot, but the artist fucked up and made it have titties
Yeah.
and they cross eyes,
Yeah.
which I thought she did that on purpose, which I thought was amazing.
You got that.
Oh, she put a little
That
note in there
should
for
be a
me.
genre of porn.
Cross-eyed,
You got
big titty
anything from the
Bigfoot
80s
porn.
with that?
There's quicksand porn now, which is a thing, but
Oh my gosh. Anyways, but there's something else for him.
yeah. So
Anyways.
then also, your pal Rusty got you a chocolate eclair from the Solvang Bakery.
What?
I shit you not. He got there was two when we came home. And I thought it was for me and Courtney. He goes, no, one's for you, me, and then the other is for Will. So Courtney didn't get one.
Yeah.
Courtney didn't get one?
Nope.
No, but he wanted to make sure that you got one.
Oh, Rusty, I know you're not listening, but that is really awesome,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although-
those things are fucking good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Those are my
Thanks for
favorite.
nothing, Rusty. That's for me and Courtney.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll split mine with you.
No,
I
because-
gave her that option.
No.
But I know that it's probably roofied.
It's not. It's
It's not?
it's fucking delicious. Those
No.
are good, dude.
His
Don't
girlfriend
eat it.
works at the
Recommend
place.
sharing it with Courtney.
Don't
it
eat
wasn't
it
meant
until
for
after
her.
you're done recording.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't meant for me.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
great.
And so then I also looked up last week. I think it was you, Courtney, who asked if we could freeze a fart.
Oh no, somebody else.
Somebody's talking
Courtney
about
did
that.
not ask that.
Yeah, that is
You
not.
can.
It's not a Courtney question.
You can.
It's not a me.
You
it's
can.
not a
It's
me.
possible. Yeah.
What?
Yep. 200 degrees minus Celsius.
Wow.
We can freeze it, but they said it's kind of weird because there's not enough fart particles,
Well, it's particles,
for the
yeah.
volume of the container to really. But yeah, they said it's totally possible
Okay.
because the gas.
Okay.
That's my thing.
How do you feel about spending time researching that? Like, was that? And you don't feel like that was a waste, do you? You feel like
No, I don't.
you
That's a
feel
win.
really good with that.
Yeah. You should see. So right after that, I googled pinworms. Why do they only come out at night?
Oh.
Okay.
TJ, have you ever had worms?
No, my cats have though.
Oh yeah, we've been
Sure,
there.
they're animals.
Maybe I have. I don't know. My butthole itch sometimes. but-
Yeah. So I googled that, and I couldn't get a clear answer why they only come out at night. The people have some opinions, strong opinions, mostly about your mom. But I want to just go ahead and just read a little bit of this. So
Okay.
pinworm is the most common worm infection in North America, with up to 50% of school-age children getting
Okay.
it. So
Uh-huh,
50% of the kids in North
Which
America
I said.
get
So
it.
like 90% in Florida.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. We're bringing the percentage up. I'm finding out.
Oh my.
Maybe we can ask Garrett Dale of Red City Radio of his worm situation. So I'm just going to read this real quick. So pinworm is a small intestinal roundworm about the size of a staple.
Ouch.
The female adult worms leaves the anus in the middle of the night while the person is sleeping to deposit her eggs around the skin of the perineal region.
Oh god.
The eggs will become infectious within a couple of hours of being deposited and survive 2 weeks outside of the host. So that means on your shit, on your couch or your bed or whatever, 2 weeks they could be crawling around.
And people get this. 50%.
Dude, I don't want to hurt your
50%
feelings here,
of the
but
people in this
Courtney
room have
and
had
him have it.
Yeah, obviously. He knows about it.
What Will's saying leads to my retraction. I'll be quick about it.
Yeah.
The title from last week, you just put worms, 50% worms. Don't include Will and I in that.
No,
I think
exactly.
that we talked about
That's
making a
clickbait.
shirt that says worm free.
No,
Yeah.
Jeff did.
I think if we make two shirts, two
We're
types
worm
of
free.
shirts, like wormy and worm free.
Oh.
It's so stupid.
Oh my god.
So I just want to keep going on this real quick. So the mode of infection with pinworm is through transfer of infective eggs. This is the key part of this. By hand to mouth, frequently after scratching the perineal region, your butthole,
Filthy.
and indirectly through clothing stuff. The infection is easily diagnosed by applying Scotch tape to your butthole and then putting it under a microscope.
You're lying.
I'm not fucking
You
lying.
just wrote
I
that.
highlighted it. They don't
Test
say
it
butthole.
tonight,
I
Will.
gave you
Prove
cliff
them
notes.
wrong.
So
The
that's
anus.
crazy.
Scotch
Almost
tape, Will.
all
Test
of the
it.
transfers from people scratching their ass and putting their hands in their mouth. This is
No.
fucking disgusting.
No, because in other things
The mode
that
of
I read-
infection
Yes,
pinworm is through
yes,
transfer of infective egg by hand to mouth, frequently after scratching the perineal region and indirectly through clothing and stuff.
I want a second opinion.
Yeah, how about mouth to ass, dude?
Because another
Eat ass.
article, another
Just
article I
getting
read
worms.
was from like swimming and that kind of thing. That's the other article I read.
Well,
That's what people
not
like to tell you, so you feel better about
I
it.
know, but like,
From scratching your ass,
it's from
son,
scratching your ass, and this is like this,
and then smelling it.
and this is this.
Or rubbing
What
your
else?
eyes.
That's best case scenario. Please tell me you're not stuffing your fingers in your mouth.
no.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know what to say here because I'm not better than this, okay?
You are, Will. You are better than
But
that.
I'm like 40 and I'm talking about butt worms again, not just this
I
week.
know. Stop.
But I had to figure.
I do appreciate
I don't
you.
know why they come out at night though. I can't figure that out.
Well, to lay eggs or to find the mate. Who knows?
I don't know.
It's awesome. Good stuff.
Next.
If you ever go fishing, why don't you use some of them, maybe? Right?
They're too small. They're the size of a staple.
So bundle them together.
Okay, I think that might be enough right
Oh,
there.
my goodness.
Actually, I just want to bring up one last thing. Benny Franklin. We talked about him.
Oh, yeah.
You did. You wrote about it in your culture corner.
Right.
And said something about him having dead bodies
Yeah,
at his house, and
you-
I had never heard of that, so I looked that up. They found 1,200 pieces of bone in a fucking pit
Yep.
in his house.
Yes.
That's creepy.
With 15 bodies,
Yep.
6 of which were children.
What?
Goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were saying that there was more of him studying the anatomy, not killing. He had people, the grave robbers.
Anatomy class. So that's
Yeah.
what they were saying. Yeah, they're saying most likely, almost definitely, is because of anatomy class. But because that was illegal at
Yeah,
the time,
exactly.
he had to pay grave robbers.
Yes.
They'd actually go steal bodies.
Yep,
For
for
him to
him.
do that.
I'm sure there's animal bones in there too, though. Probably all kinds.
No, they fucking
Just all
they-
human?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yep. They went through and did all that shit.
Good old Benny Franklin.
Yep.
Show me those Benjamins.
So,
Wouldn't that be weird if it turned out that he was a serial killer? The
Or
whole
that's what
Jack
I
the
would-
Ripper.
I wanted to. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, the Jack the
Yeah.
Ripper kind of character.
Because I believe he had an apartment in England. Is that
Yeah,
where
that
they
was.
found it?
Yeah, it was in like London or something. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Uh-oh,
For
we
sure.
just uncovered something.
No, see, I thought I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna find stuff, but no one was even being nefarious. On they were like, nah. The sketchiest thing about is he was paying grave robbers.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But stop touching it, TJ. We can all hear you. God, he's like a little kid over there. He keeps fucking move the microphone a little bit, move the windscreen a little bit. Any
Hey, if you're gonna do that, touch your butt first.
for the next guest?
There we go.
And it will last 2 weeks on that windscreen. Oh shit! I almost knocked my thing over.
I'm just going to recommend you guys hand soap. I'm simple.
I wash the shit out of my hands.
But
Dude,
maybe not
I
your
haven't
butthole.
had
I wash the
worms
shit
since
off
I
my
was
hands.
a kid, okay?
Not
So
enough.
settle down.
Jeff, did you have that retraction or did you slip it in already?
Yeah, I just wanted to restate that Will and I don't have worms.
Thank you.
Half worms.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
I got one too.
Okay.
I put down koalas last week, I think, and I'm
No,
very.
no. Not yet.
No,
Not
you didn't.
yet.
You're gonna put them down next week.
I'm gonna put them down next week. That's right. Well,
We pre-record some interviews. So,
Damn it.
Yeah.
So I put down some koalas next week. I did, and it wasn't very good.
Been weighing on you?
It was, I couldn't sleep at night. That was part of my shower, thinking and everything. And I wanted to. One of my retractions is that every single year since I've been born on this planet, I for Christmas pull out a Santa Claus koala.
What?
And
Do you
put it
really?
on the tree like he's climbing up the tree.
Aw.
And it's one of my favorite decorations. So,
So you're trying to get a little redeem.
a little redeeming.
A little
that
redeemer.
I just, even though they have chlamydia and they fuck each other, orgies and all that great stuff, they are somewhat kind of cute in Christmas
They
costumes.
get high too.
Yeah,
off
they
the
get high.
leaves.
Oh yeah, they
That's
get
what they
it's
do.
fucking drop bears.
We will learn all about it next week.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my retraction. Sorry, guys.
I like how you're like, oh, it's next week. I'm gonna keep going. So last week there were some quotes. So TJ, this is a new thing that we're doing, and we're gonna try it just a little bit different. I'm taking everyone's requests in. So what I'm gonna do, because I know what they are, right? So Courtney shouldn't be reading them. It should be me. You guys
Okay.
guess who said them, and like Jeff said, I will just play the reveal of who said it.
Okay.
So, TJ, you can jump in. You can guess too who you think has said this.
What is this, like movie quotes or
No,
comedy
the
stuff?
quotes.
or-
This is what we said. It could be me, Courtney, Will,
Oh.
Jeff, or a guest, or anyone that we have on.
Gotcha.
I was also thinking you should go back through all of them and start there because that's That would be harder to get.
Fuck no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do it every single week. I don't have time for that bullshit, Courtney. I don't even know why you suggested it.
Because I was listening to a past episode and it made me think of it.
Yeah, well, no, you can do it. And then you can host it.
No.
Okay? Yeah. So how do you like that shit?
Oh,
I'm just kidding. All right,
Somebody
so
got butt hurt just now.
no, I was looking at my phone trying to pull the thing up. All right, so
Statement back there.
all right, so let's do this one right here. Well, let's just start with this. This is low-hanging fruit. Hell's yeah, I've had worms.
That'll be Jeb.
That's me.
Oh,
I
that's
said
Courtney.
that.
Okay.
Who do you think it is?
Courtney, because we just said it.
And Jeff?
Is it just
Sorry.
two people? You were Courtney?
I'll go with Courtney as
Yeah.
well. It's best if you don't say that who it is, but yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Hell's yeah, I've had worms.
Wow.
Super loud, too.
Hold on.
Wow.
Let's become that guy's fucking answer machine.
Hell's yeah, I've had worms.
Yeah, that was Courtney, for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to get the sound right
I
there.
don't think that was sober Courtney, though.
No, I would.
Totally
I am
sober.
sober.
Really? You sound really happy.
Oh, thank
About
you.
talking about having worms.
Jesus. Yeah, hell's yeah, I've had worms.
No, because at that point, like they had been saying, no, what are you talking about?
Okay, here's another one. Let's see. What about if you take a sledgehammer to his wine barrels once they're done?
Oh, that was Jeff.
Stop saying.
I'm guessing.
No, everyone's gonna guess.
they were
Yeah,
guessing.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jeff.
Courtney.
Okay. Well, Jeff, you want to guess?
You.
It was you.
What about
if you take
a sledgehammer to his wine barrels once they're done?
Just speaking of the sanding out there. Okay. So
My
these.
other idea was to
Yeah,
piss
you'd be mad about
inside
it,
them.
Courtney. I'm mad about it. Do it.
All right. So those are the easy ones, right? Let's get into something a little bit more racy, shall we?
Oh.
Courtney, you might know this one right off the top because you really like this. Your children are disgusting. I don't know how else to say it, but pinworm is actually a worm that crawls out of your Chinese tight, tiny butthole at night. Who do you think said that?
Jeb.
Oh my.
You want me to read it again?
Nope.
I have to say it was Courtney because I corrected her on the Chinese thing.
Okay. Will,
It was Courtney.
Okay.
And just like the COVID, we shouldn't be distinguishing it to a country, Courtney. That's wrong.
Yep, seemed wrong. Here we go.
Your children are disgusting. I don't know how else to say it, but pinworm is actually a worm that crawls out of your Chinese tiny butthole at night and makes.
I was reading too fast. It was child. It was
Your
child,
Chinese tight,
no,
tiny butthole
it
at night.
was- I was
We're
reading
in
too
debt
fast.
to that country. You can't be talking.
Courtney, that's you.
It was me, but I
Chinese
was,
and butthole
I was
you in the
reading
same
an
sentence.
article, and I read too quickly. It was child's tiny butthole. That's what it was saying.
Okay.
Don't say that ever again, please. Child's tiny butthole.
Okay.
Oh, TJ, she also supports sex workers. I don't know if
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that.
Oh, jeez.
Courtney
Okay.
supports techniques.
Okay, it's shit on Courtney Day. I hear
No,
it.
I kind of
Okay.
like you more for it, kind of.
Here's another one. Last two. Just imagine me naked right now. Who said that?
Will.
Will.
But could you? Could you imagine me?
Sure, why not?
Oh man, I guess I said.
So just imagine me naked right now, dude.
Yeah,
Ding,
it was
ding,
Will.
ding, ding.
That was.
Just why was I yelling though? I didn't need to yell.
always
You
yell.
always yell.
I always yell.
Yes.
I'm whispering right now.
You're projecting.
All right, last one. And this one I think might stump you guys. I don't know where we're at, and whatever. Just cut this, please.
That was,
Jeb.
I know. Who
Totally
That, is.
Jeb.
Jeb.
Jeff?
That was Courtney at the end.
That was me.
That's such a Will saying to me.
I know.
I don't know where we're at, and whatever. Just cut this, please.
That's full defeat.
That is full.
Oh, fuck.
Different from the joy she was experiencing in her previous quote.
yeah, you're really fired up about the worms, but having a
God.
segment about your fucking segment or whatever. You're
Okay.
like, no.
Whatever.
So yeah, those are good. And all right, so quickly, last point's going to be here any second. So, but I did want to talk about the question of the week last week, and I don't even know if I asked it.
No.
If you could learn any instrument, a new instrument, what would it be?
So we're gonna answer it right now.
Who wants to go first?
I
TJ's
will.
first.
Oh.
I already know them all. No.
Oh.
I'm totally joking. Shit. I dabble in piano, but I really want to know how to be like badass at piano.
Piano?
Like
Yeah,
piano.
fuck yeah, dude. It'd be fun, dude.
Yeah, so I saw Alyssa with her cello, so I was thinking, oh man, I think I would like to do cello.
Cello's a beautiful instrument.
And then
Double bass
also
cello?
banjo, which Will has my banjo, so I can't practice.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
I do.
You do have it, but yeah, like you.
I would.
There's
never
another one right
practice.
there that you haven't
A
touched.
12-string? No, thank you.
Well, also there's your little cigar box guitar thing hanging
Yeah.
on the wall.
Hey, and there's a spit wall right next to that.
I know.
That's where I hang my guitar.
Oh, so
It's
gross.
right next to it.
Among other things.
I'm not kidding. It's
That's
right there.
so gross, man.
Mine's piano.
Piano?
Badass
I thought
piano.
you
I thought you already did.
could play a little
Oh
bit.
no, I know how to little.
Dabble.
I want to
Yeah,
be able to like sit down in the middle of a library,
A library.
That'd be cool too.
and just let it rip on the piano when everyone's studying in the middle of an airplane or something. Come on, in the middle of an airport. You know, sit down and think. God damn, my brain. Well, maybe in the middle of the airplane would be kind of cool too. You
That'd
know.
be badass.
awesome.
That would be pretty.
That's a nice
crazy.
plan.
I know.
Anyways, sorry, piano.
Piano? What about you, Jeff?
Piano.
Piano, wow.
It'd just
Wow.
be so cool to,
Yep.
just like Will was saying, sitting down at the hotel bar,
Thank you. That's what I meant.
pull up to the piano and just start putting,
You can't
putting
piggyback
it
it.
down.
That's what I meant.
You just please everyone.
What about you, Jeb?
What do you think? You probably already know mine. What about you, TJ? Do you do them fine? Me and TJ used to play in Lavasta together.
I'd say
so you
drums.
guys
Accordion, the hurdy-gurdy.
Jeff, you got a guess?
Keyboards.
Courtney.
Drums.
I don't know.
DJ.
Saxophone.
String
Oh,
grip.
that's right.
Ah,
Saxophone would be so fun, dude. It's complete because I play stringed instruments, right? And like,
Wow.
kind of fuck around on every other, like a drum and whatever, a little bit.
Saxophone is sexy.
Dude, it's so many buttons. You know what I mean? Like you can play with that fucking thing forever.
And blow it too forever.
Yeah,
blow
yeah,
it and
you-
play with it.
You
Yeah.
use all this hot air that I'm spewing out all the time.
Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, saxophone.
Be like the
That would
Lost
be mine.
Boys guy with his shirt off. and-
Dude, I saw a fucking meme today about that. It said, it was like, no one, absolutely no one, makers of Lost Boys, we need this in our film. And it's him with his shirt off, just fucking rocking it. It's fucking
I
awesome.
do have one addition to the quote of the week.
Okay.
Oh,
I totally forgot it. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
ready.
I'm going to smack myself in the balls with a spoon.
Please don't be me. Please don't be me. Please don't be me.
I think that's Will.
I feel like it is Will.
I remember what we were talking about. It's either Will or Jeff.
No,
Because
it's
not-
100% you, Jebediah.
Oh my
Whoa.
God. God damn it.
Forgot about that one.
So glad it's not me.
I like this game. Oh fuck. Well, this is actually a funny one because Courtney hasn't had one yet because she never says fucked up things. But this,
No,
she said your
last
children
week-
are disgusting. I don't know how else to say it, but Pinworm is actually wearing a call us out of your Chinese tiny butthole at night. So
Dude, I was
You got on the
reading
list.
too fast. Damn it.
We all learn.
No
I know.
commas.
question of the week for next week. I've got one, and then you guys feel free to jump in and give us some of these too. But if you had 1 year to live anywhere that you could, budget, you don't have a budget, let's say, but somewhere you would want to go and just live for 1 year.
Norway.
We've been talking about this. This is why it's the question, huh?
Yeah, because but this is for next week. But TJ
sorry.
won't be here next week.
Maybe
So.
I will.
Maybe
If you want me to.
so just ponder that. And if you could live anywhere, budget's not really an issue. I don't know. So we'll see what's happening.
That's a good one. I like that.
All right, let's go. Last point's gonna be calling in any minute, and let's do "Fuck You" for now off their new album. What's it called, TJ?
A Beaten Path.
A Beaten Path.
Places and
Josh, welcome to the show from Last Point.
Hey,
we got
Josh.
TJ here in the studio with us.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, thank you. Welcome. That's a nice shindigging out there.
Yeah, though, this is the
Nice
studio.
Nice digs.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. So your Sunday's going okay or slow out there?
Yeah, like I said, it's the first day since we've been open back up where we haven't really been booked up or anything like that. So yeah, I have nothing going on.
But you're allowed to be open.
Yes, yeah, we're able to be open. I can't do everything. You know, basically I can't do anything under a mask. But other than that, yeah, we're open.
Trip out.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
So where are you from right now? Where are you calling us from?
I'm in Santa Barbara.
Oh, in Santa Barbara. Okay,
Downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Yep.
Can we say your business name?
Yeah, I'm the owner of Golden Eagle Body Piercing. We're right here, Lower State Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Are you allowed to be open right now with COVID?
Yeah.
It seems kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And they're doing tattoos over there still right now?
Underneath
Yes.
you?
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, man, that's good, man. I'm glad that you can be open and make some money.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's limited, so we're not doing the numbers we would normally be doing. But yeah, it's better than being closed. We were closed for 6 months plus, and that was not that great.
Right.
And not to get too political or anything, but did the landlord give you a break, or did they just say, fuck you, pay me?
My landlords were very, very, very nice
Oh,
landlords.
fantastic. I'm glad to hear that.
That's great, man.
But trust me, your landlords are not going to be hearing this, so you can say whatever you want, all right?
Oh no, I'm just saying, like I mean, well,
Yeah.
I don't need to air my business regardless of what it is when
Right.
it comes to my business
Right.
necessarily. Like, and not to be frank, but that's being frank.
Right.
But no, I have great landlords, and
Good.
they have been very compassionate and accommodating to me.
Man, that's
Pretty much
awesome.
the entire time I've ever had a lease with them, regardless of more currently. But yeah, they've done me a solid over and over and over again.
That's good to hear.
Excellent,
That's so
man.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some fucking music, man. So this album, when did you guys go and record this thing? TJ, you're allowed to talk too.
2 years ago almost.
No, well let's
No,
so
2019.
it would have been
August 2019.
August. Well, we tracked it. Yeah, like August, September of 2019, right?
Yep.
Um,
August when we went in.
and-
end of August.
And then and then just one thing leads to another, and it takes a little while for it to actually get put out.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I've got to assume that you had it mastered and stuff ready right when COVID hit, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Is that?
yeah.
Yes, it was. Yes, actually, it was. Yeah, we had gotten it. Well, we had it mixed, and then we decided that we needed to remix it.
Yeah, remix.
And then it was mastered. And yes, so we did. So yes, to answer your actual question or to acknowledge that statement, yes, we had it done musically right before this stuff happened, or shortly there before. Yes.
Yep. And everyone's getting stuck because what are you gonna do? And I
Right.
mean, you guys released it now, so you don't get to go out and like tour it or anything.
And before we get too far, who does what? In
Yeah.
the last
Oh yeah, good question. I know these guys personally, so I just skip over the
Come on, Jeb.
technicalities. Yeah.
Interviews.
The formalities.
Yeah.
I am TJ Carnell. I play guitar and sing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and I'm Josh, and I play bass and sing as well. And then Matt. Well, I said it was Matt, the drummer. He is stuck in Oxnard handling some business.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to be here, but it's okay. He was like 30 minutes out, but it's all right.
We'll get him next time.
Totally. Yeah.
And so you guys have been friends for a really long time, right?
Josh and TJ.
Yeah.
Or Josh and TJ, yeah.
Real long. We grew
Like-
up together since we were about 5 years old, no
Wow.
kids.
It
So cool.
moved from New York together, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Out to here for music way back 25 years ago or
Oh,
something like that.
for music?
2002, me and Josh got the old van band, and we came back to Santa Barbara, California.
Wow. So you left New York
TJ,
to start a band here.
TJ,
Go ahead, Josh.
more or less, yeah. Well, TJ had moved
In
to
2000.
California with his family in 2000,
Yeah.
and then he came to New York. We started playing again in the lineup that we had from that time around
During high
99,
school.
2000. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then yeah, like decided just over to the East Coast, over everything we were doing there, and yeah, so then came to Santa Barbara, and yes, with the only thing we really gave a shit about was actually doing the band. It was like, yeah, job, whatever, we'll get a job. Can we do this band thing and nobody can tell us what to do with it? Okay, cool.
So
That sounds like a
you
good
guys
idea.
have been together for quite a while.
Well,
Yes. On and off, yes.
On and off.
On
They've been
and
in
off,
bands.
right,
This is
yeah.
this is the new band. This is their first album, Last
Okay.
Point.
Okay.
What was this? I can't remember the fucking name of the album. What was it?
A Beaten Path.
A Beaten Path. Fuck, I should have wrote it down on my goddamn notes.
Write that shit
I
down.
have a bunch of other notes, but that's not one of them.
You have a whole stack of notes. Look at you. You're so prepared.
I do.
It's
I have
impressive.
to be, man. You know, and dude, it really just says like fart and then dive and meth is one of my notes.
Poopy shit.
Are there?
Buttholes. Yeah.
I mean, I would be disappointed if there wasn't at least one wiener drawing in there.
There's no wiener drawings, but I'm sure we
No.
talked about.
Oh.
There's one behind me on the wall.
Yeah, that's,
All right. Well, that counts.
oh, yeah,
I'll give you
it
that
is
one.
Definitely there.
I'm actually going to do a drink wiener drawing right now.
Okay, so you guys recorded how many songs and how many are on this album?
Josh, go ahead and answer that. Man,
Right, I know this is a loaded question.
Because
No. So we recorded
12.
12. Yep, we recorded 12 and we released 8. We kept the other 4 for various reasons.
There you
Awesome.
go. Yeah. So I mean, I know everyone's
One.
tell one
Sorry,
reason.
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, so people, it's real interesting. We've been talking to bands. A real big thing right now is releasing singles, like a monthly single, because people can't play. Oh, Jeff fucking drew a dick. He's showing it in the video. But
That's
I
for you,
mean,
Josh.
what I don't know. So I guess what my question is like, how do you decide? Because I know you guys went back and forth on it a little bit. Are we putting out a full length? Are we putting out an EP? Are we just going to keep dropping singles? Because you had the Redeemer out. We played that way back in one of our earlier episodes. So
Yeah.
what's the thought process going through that? And what's the plan?
TJ, do you want to chime in? You want me to get
He's just got that weird look on his face.
I was like, oh, Josh, the answer was, well, we didn't want to like blow our load pretty much, like totally, but now that like COVID happened, like we're playing with it ourselves on Monday all the time, practice, and we're making all these new songs now. So
That's
it's
great.
like,
Well, that's good.
So you're
then.
going to have a whole new album for this
yeah,
stuff?
well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's what we're planning
Right.
on. We don't want to say anything really, but like we have tons of songs under our belt already.
Well, so a little bit more. So in terms of the actual with this one, the back and forth, it was for a lot of timing. Obviously, yes. In terms of from when we recorded it to having deciding to remix it and mastering, so that takes time. Artwork. Having one thing or another. Ideas, delays, people not whatever. Things take time and shit happens.
Yeah.
So to be very honest with you, we debated whether or not we were going to release it all at once or not because we were shopping it to labels. We, just like any band wants to do.
Sure.
You want, well, first and foremost, you want to have options.
Right.
So we wanted to, hey, we're trying to see if there's any interest out there. And, hopefully if there is interest, they help pay for some of the bills that are associated with being a band.
Yeah.
So they might pay for some of the expenses, of distributing it or getting it printed and pressed or whatever,
Sure.
Despite touring and other things, just the actual releasing of it out, distro, promotion, advertising, all the stuff. Right. So didn't want to put it all out necessarily and then potentially mess up someone's interest where it's like, oh, well, it's already out there now. It's weird for us to get it or just not as enticing, or like, oh, get us on the next one. Again, you never know. We don't want to ruin any option.
Right.
We
Or
want to
it's 12
explore every
songs.
option.
It's
Right.
like 12 songs.
Yeah, it's a lot of
listen
material.
through. Yeah.
So that was part, and then it was like, okay, did we want to like have a couple of songs to explore doing a split? And we talked about that a lot. We tried to talk about it with a couple of different bands, but the reality is with a split is it's not a full album, and you arguably have to put in the same expense to put it out there as a full album, but you don't get that much. You have to worry about 2 people being able to commit to like the expense and the effort
Right.
versus just handling it yourself and going at your own pace.
Right.
So
Sure.
we attempted that, and then ultimately it came down to like, you know what, let's just not worry about it at this stage. Maybe later, again, if a label was interested and you had more, capital literally to work with, more time and money to work with, we could do a split then. We'll get to it later kind of vibe eventually. So with this one, like I said, we put out 8 because we felt like it was a good amount of time in music. And then we have, as TJ mentioned, with the new material that we have written since pretty much being shut down and not being able to do anything but that, combined with those other songs we didn't release. Yeah, it's pretty close to another lineup of a release, like, the 8 to 10 song range.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
something.
Very
I'm going to tell you this. It's not going to take a year and a half to get the next 8-song album. We'll just say it like that,
Right.
all right? You know what I mean?
You guys got to get something out at a certain point too, man. You just gotta you sitting on this fucking thing for a year.
Yeah, I was frustrated. I was very frustrated about it.
Sitting on it for a year, you gotta get something. Yeah.
We just wanted to get the right mix and all that down like perfectly, you know. And
You can not stop touching that fucking thing.
Well, I hit it with my hand.
But I think
I gotta ask a question.
Well, no, yeah.
Go ahead, Jeff.
And it's for you, Josh. Josh, were you in a band, the Trousers, at one time?
Ah!
Yes, I was.
I know you,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I played bass in that band. Yes, sir.
You used to have, when you were in that band, you had a housemate, Kevin. I won't give his last name.
Yeah.
He and I worked together. I saw you guys at shit.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Small
brother?
Santa Barbara.
Well,
man.
this is Jeff from Swamp Cock. If you
Yeah.
didn't recognize.
Oh, okay.
Swamp
Yeah.
Cock,
Swamp Cock.
Jesus.
This is the second dumbest band name ever behind Gary.
And also the washboard player from Courtney and the Heathens.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
Infamous. So,
Awesome.
Nice
Well-
to see you again. Move on.
Yeah. I mean, one degree of it's only 1 degree of separation around these parts. ain't it?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for spending a little time out of your Sunday with us. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
we're gonna
Yeah, I mean,
pop
I
it
got
up.
nothing going on, so I mean, I can. I'm,
Wait, hold on.
I'm-
You have another
I'm
minute? You
here
have another
at this-
minute? Do you have a question about Fufin or FUFN?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
'Cause-
because I just wanted to know like where the song title came from.
Well, we called it's called Fuck You For Now.
Uh-huh.
Because we probably wrote this song. I started it, and Josh was definitely a collaborator with it and everything, probably 25 years ago.
Holy
What?
smokes.
Like, we were in high school.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
been through so
yeah.
many adaptations and evolutions.
Yes, because in
It's
Lavasa
like,
it was
played
called
we-
Places
yes,
and Feelings.
Yeah, we played it in Lavasa. I mean,
Wow.
and this
TJ
song,
always hated that title because
you made fun of me.
We were making fun of
Places
it.
and Feelings.
Places and Feelings is the first line of it. So we were like, no, that's the name of the
Right.
song.
Wow.
Yeah, so this
Yeah,
has been a song, a long song. We played it at VFW's in upstate New York.
Damn,
This
dude.
song.
Wow.
I would say it's probably the fourth version
Yeah, the
of
fourth
the song or
adaptation.
arrangement, if you will.
Wow.
But it's fuck
Yeah,
you for
it's-
now. It means fuck you for now.
And it's
and
about me.
Well, no, it's like it's like a YOLO song at the same time, but
Oh.
like also like life sucks and like what the fuck are we doing in life?
Hmm.
You know,
All
it's,
right.
it's like go ahead and grab your life and have a good time, but we're all gonna fucking
TJ's
die
had
anyway.
25 years to think of.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Exactly. So it became that, but it's not how it started.
Yeah,
yeah.
Back to the
Exactly.
beginning,
The-
Josh.
right.
The actual so true to
Yeah,
TJ saying
go ahead,
the way
yeah,
it
you
has
know what to
evolved
call
now,
it.
like
Yeah, go ahead.
in this version, it does have that like that truest meaning as he's saying in terms of like interpretation and just kind of what he's trying to get across. But when we actually named it originally, where just in terms of the acronym was just like the abbreviation on the set list, and then we're like, well, we're just going to keep that as the actual title of the song
Because we don't know
And
what to,
have it
we,
be
don't- we
just
don't know what to
inside
call
thing
it.
with us.
We didn't know what to
Yeah,
call it.
so
we're like,
we
fuck you
were
for now.
back at practice. We just were like, well, let's just call this song "Fuck You for Now," and then we're like, wait, "Fuck You for Now." Hell with it. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
And there it is.
I
Got
can't
it.
tell you how many dumb fucking song names. Well, you can see the board behind us. It's not good. It's all from just jokes at practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one was just a totally just simple, funny thing that happened one day because we didn't know what else to say. So we were just like, there it is.
Well, I got a question before we go. How many times have you seen TJ naked?
Ooh, 25 years of friendship.
It's a lot to count.
No,
No,
not really.
no,
There's not as much
actually.
as you think.
Not as much. I am surprised.
No.
I'm surprised.
Well, I mean,
Naked pool parties at your parents' house? That's one of them.
yeah, that happens.
Oh, wow.
God.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
That's one.
Because my
So
follow-up
I
was
mean, like, there might have been like 2 or 3 times during that week that it happened. Sure.
yeah.
There was for the music video down at the Casa de El Mike Gordo.
Yeah. Fat
Yeah.
Mike place.
So when you did the shower scene.
No.
Oh, that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
you were naked
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah. Well,
With
off and
towel?
on.
Yeah.
off
Yeah,
and on.
they
Not for
so
everybody though.
so as we're shooting that video to get the scene, they had just everybody like lined up in the hallway, and it was like, okay, you guys go in first, and then you guys go in, then you go in, and they were like, we need somebody to go in the shower, and TJ was just there, and he just literally right there in the hallway just took off all of his clothes, threw a towel around him, and was like, I'm going in,
I want
coach.
to do it. I want to do it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
What was the name of that fucking video?
I love you more than you hate me.
Yes.
I believe.
I always stumble over that. It's a tongue twister.
Very good.
Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna have to go because we're running out of time here on our end. But
sure.
Josh, thanks for calling
Hey,
in.
thank you for
Yeah,
calling
thank you
in.
so
Hey,
much.
thank you. I appreciate having us on. And I appreciate supporting the album and the band. And bumping us
absolutely.
and
For
Fucking
sure.
it's
and
great.
all that.
It's a great album, dude.
Yeah.
I'm stoked on it,
We appreciate that.
dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everyone,
Well,
go-
then you'll be. If you like that shit, you'll like what's coming up next for sure.
Awesome.
Sweet. All right, cool. Everyone go
we
there.
go
Check
back
out Last Point.
Last
Yeah.
point.
All right. Deuces.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Later.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Josh.
It's garbage as art. And we look at it and it's absolutely beautiful. There's absolute beauty in that. And I've begun to expand my awareness to be able to look at the universe as it is and see what is called the horrible beauty of it. There's horror and beauty in all of it because there's decay in all of it. I mean, we're all decaying. I mean, I look at my hand and it's decaying and it's beautiful and horrible at the same moment. And with that, I start to see the beauty in it.
I'll never know just what you see in me. Don't you know you shouldn't live a lie? But if you wanna take a chance on me, I can show you that my heart's on fire for you. My bitch, my lady, my queen. Give me just a little time to show you what I mean. When I tell you that I love you and I don't want you to leave, but this energy is killing me. I'll tell you what we need right now. I think we just need each other. We need each other right now. Only we can get together. Maybe we can figure it out. Maybe we can get it figured out. Maybe we can get it figured out.
Yo,
Hello.
Yo, what's up, buddy?
how is everyone feeling?
We're feeling good.
How you doing, Garrett?
Good.
Yo,
Hi,
yes,
and
there-
now you can see me.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful face.
There he is.
Whoa, hello everyone. Are we social distancing in this garage?
Yes, we are.
No. No.
All right.
Kind
No.
of.
Kind
So
of.
we're-
No.
we're-
Jeez.
We're
2
waiting
feet
for
from
Ryan to
Courtney.
come in. I don't know if it'll work or not.
Oh, he'll get it going. That's so funny. He's got to like go hang out upstairs next to his neighbor
I,
for
know,
Wi-Fi.
I just saw that. He's like, yeah, I'm stealing the Wi-Fi from the neighbor, or borrowing, I should say.
That's how you can tell who the real punks are. Like right when this COVID thing happened, there was a lot of people that were really good at streaming already. It's like, what's right? Wait a second. What's your broadband look like, homie?
Right, exactly.
You got the best webcam ever and shit. Like, no, come on, man.
It's totally
Like what you're
fucking-
seeing is a product of 6 months of trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Us too.
You know?
I mean, we started this stupid podcast because we were bored and whatever. So we just one little item after another. Just keep trying.
Yeah. Here, when did you get the couch?
Oh, dude, we had those fucking couches for a while. This is my studio space for my band, and my band hasn't been playing because of COVID. So we're like, flip the couches around and do podcasts.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it. You know,
Nothing.
you had all the equipment already.
Yeah.
Almost. We keep adding to it though.
We do.
It's
We do.
crazy. But
Oh, man.
so I guess we should tell everyone who we are, who you are. You're Garrett Dale of Red City Radio. I'm Jeb. Over here is Mr. Will Ridge.
Hello, Will.
We got Courtney, my wife, sitting here on the couch.
Hello.
My buddy TJ, and Jeff is out there in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we're in Santa Barbara, basically.
Santa Barbara, what my friend John Snodgrass always calls the S bar.
S bar, that's right. He's got that new Buddies 2 or what out with Frank Turner. And they have a Santa Barbara song, and that's S bar is brought up quite a bit.
It's the glory of being friends with musicians is that when somebody says new, I'm like, wait, you mean that song we were laughing at like 5 years ago? I was like, oh, I forget that we're not rappers. And like, you know, if we were rappers, we could put out a song like tomorrow and have it on Spotify like in a week. And like, I envy that so much. But us rockers, it takes like a year for a fucking song to come out.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It takes a
sure.
while. So
Yeah.
I just got a text from Ryan saying he can't get on. I guess that Wi-Fi is not strong enough through the walls.
Yep.
Yeah.
What can you do? I bet, you know what I bet happened? I bet his neighbor found him. He's like, hey, what the hell are you doing? And chased him off.
Change the fucking Wi-Fi password on him.
Right.
Again.
Damn teenagers trying to steal my Wi-Fi for their Twitch channels and shit.
Or fucking TikTok.
Oh, fuck.
So, Garrett, you're the singer, right?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
we all sing a little bit. We all have microphone duties.
All right. And then you also play guitar, correct?
Same
then-
time too.
At the same time. And then what about Ryan? What does he play?
He plays guitar and sings.
Oh, okay. And then,
So nobody's very special in this band.
oh,
It's all the same.
wow.
Yeah. Nobody gets to wear the blue ribbon or whatever.
Well, I'd say
I
you
don't
guys
know.
are all
Is that a
special.
thing? Yeah, sure.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll ask you a serious question, and I hope you don't take it offense. But
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
well, have you ever had worms?
I fucking knew it.
Ever had what?
Worms?
Worms?
Have you ever had worms?
Not to eat. Were you infected with worms?
As a
Like
kid.
in Futurama?
Sure. Yeah. Right.
I don't know. Did they get fucking worms in Futurama?
Nah, man. I don't eat gas station egg salad sandwiches. So.
I got it. I get it. All right. Well, hey, by the way, just by saying, I'm actually not only proud of you, I'm thankful that you never had worms, and I'm sorry to ask you such a terrible question. And we can move on and talk about music now. So,
Oh, well, no. We don't move on from the worms conversation. Where did that come
let
from?
me give you a synopsis. In one
Is
of
that
the
going to tie back around
Garrett,
somehow?
why don't you tell us in the pictures that you see, who do you think had worms?
Fucking Jeff. God damn it.
That's an incredible question.
Oh.
My immediate guess would be the gentleman who asked it.
no, that is not true.
Yeah, he's
No.
worm free.
Guys too.
Proudly worm free.
I'm worm free.
Yeah.
Wait, who's got worms here?
No one has worms, but had worms as a kid.
You tell
Hell,
us.
Yep.
The female right here, Courtney, has
Courtney.
had worms. Her husband has had worms.
Hi. Not at the same time.
Hi.
No.
And in order for them, now grasp this one. Have a seat. I know you're sitting, but listen
I'm
to this.
sitting, yeah.
I can see you sitting, but there's this one. In order to find out if they had worms, the mothers would have to look at their asshole at night
With a flashlight.
because that's when the worms would come out. This
And then
is
the
real.
kids would fart on their mothers. It was a great time down in Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, you always get a fart on your mom if she's looking for worms.
And like I said, we're gonna get back to music, but my God, this was a huge thing that happened, and
Man, it keeps going in every episode.
I'm gonna end it.
We can stop.
I'm not gonna bring it up anymore, but I just wanted to. Ask
I'm telling Ryan that you just asked me that, and I'll be like, yeah, dude, you don't have to try to log in anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Suddenly your connection's going to get bad real quick, too.
Yeah, but oh man, this microphone's shoddy. Yeah.
All right.
That's so stupid. This is not a
Anyways.
good line of questioning, man.
Well, that's
Yo,
it.
that's
all for me.
crazy. That's
all.
crazy though. No shit. Like, you know, I guess that kind of stuff happens, and it made me think one time because I love animals. I was a young kid and I got ringworm
Oh,
right
yeah.
on my arm.
Yep.
So I guess that technically counts,
It
right?
does, yeah. That's
I'm
kind of worms.
disgusted.
I've had
It's a
ringworm
fungus.
on my feet. I told you I got ringworm in my
Gross.
feet. I got worms in my feet, and you're like, what? like in your butt and your feet, but it's different worms, different thing.
Different worms. But
Different things, different kind of worms. Well, here's my question to you. Were you able to play, what is that, the Flugelhorn better or whatever? Like, or were you better at instruments because you had worms?
No, it's not like the cat brain worm thing that Joe Rogan talks about.
So this is nothing like Futurama.
Nothing like Futurama.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, no, it's not.
No, this really happened. So,
and what we just learned, I mean, if we're talking about it, it's mostly transmitted from people scratching their ass and putting their hands in their mouth. I couldn't fucking believe that.
Mostly kids.
It's all little
it's
kids.
So if you go to daycare and you're in daycare or something like that, I went to daycare as a kid. So
we gotta get off this guy.
And you're scratching your butt and putting it in
I
your mouth.
didn't scratch my butt and put it in my mouth though. That's the thing. Like that's.
You did.
No.
You're still cute,
I
Courtney.
have a music-related question.
Yes.
You guys have this new album coming out, and so I know you're doing press for it and stuff.
Why are we trying to get away from the worms?
Well, I was gonna actually bring it back around.
Press for time. Press for time.
Has anyone else that you've been talking to, interviewed with, asked about your worm situation, or is it just
No.
us? Yeah. See.
No.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we're on the forefront of this shit. Right?
I do.
Yep, innovators, I think.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna head out. Thanks, guys, for
We deserve that.
Okay, Jeff, why don't you ask some actual questions?
So we just got a couple questions to kind of get to know you, and you can introduce yourself to the audience.
I got all day, baby. In fact, to be honest with you, I was cuddling with this cat over here, and like he was halfway in the blanket. We were like totally cuddling, and then I got your text saying that we were gonna do this in 10 minutes, and I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot.
Oh, I'm so glad I texted.
So I literally have all day.
Perfect.
I'm just like napping away, so I appreciate the wake up call,
Sure.
Drinking.
All right.
Our pleasure.
Jeff, hit it up.
Yeah. Who are you? Where are you guys from? And where did it all start?
My name is Garrett. We are Red City. I don't know. How do you answer that question?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm 1/4 of the band Red City Radio that originated from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, but now we live everywhere. We definitely are from planet Earth, and I already forgot the third question.
Where did it start for you guys? How did you come together?
Well, it all started on a rainy night,
Wormy
in
night.
Texas, when my parents were slow dancing to some Luther Vandross in the 80s. But let me fast forward a little bit. I joined Red City Radio. There was a bunch of knuckleheads playing some rock and roll, and I thought it was dope, and I wanted to join the band. I was in a band in high school and like middle school, and when I was 18, the week before my high school graduation, I joined Red City Radio.
Wow.
And we toured from there, and we switched up members and what have you. And it was like 3 years after that we did the first EP, and then kept on trucking from there. So I've been in that band now for 14 years, coming up on 15 years next year.
Wow.
And Dallas, our drummer, he's the only original member currently. He's been in the band now for, I guess, like 16 years or so, or 15 years. And we've just been trucking along. It's a crazy, wild story that we all don't have a lot of time for. But what I will say is that we're all thankful that we've met each other, that we're in a band now. I feel Red City Radio has had like 3 different stages, and for many different reasons, this is my favorite one. I'm very grateful for the time I've spent with the band. I'm very happy with what we do currently, and I'm excited for what we're going to do in the future. You dig?
That's fucking.
Yeah, I got to see you guys when you came through Santa Barbara when you, I think it was your bass player's first gig with you guys.
Oh, shit, yeah, Derek, yeah. I forgot that was in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. He's great. So
who else played? Was that a...
Oh, wait, not the Living End, oh, fuck.
I wasn't there.
Oh, God, I can't think of their names right now.
I don't really remember that night, like, at all.
Oh, dude, it was a fun one. That was a tiny little spot for you guys.
That's right. Yeah, because then the next night we did Sabrosa Fest, right?
Yeah, me and Mike came down for that with my kid.
Oh, groovy. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Killer. Yeah, I love Offspring.
We left before Offspring.
Yeah, it was kind of late. It was pretty late. But like, did you all? Who did you see that day? I guess it was like
saw,
Lagwagon, Black Flag.
Oh no, so that was Lagwagon was Saturday, so it was the Sunday. So yeah, it was Black Flag, Descendants, Face to Face. It was the day that you guys played. It was on the Sunday. The day before was, I think, oh god. It's so long ago now.
That's right. Like you're right.
Forever ago.
Because that night we ended up, I went to Sabroso that day, and then we left before Bad Religion. Unfortunately, that's like, I would have loved to see that, but like we went and saw Taking Back Sunday play in San Diego. It was like one of like those coolest days, because I'm from like Oklahoma, and it sucks there. And so being an adult and being able to like bounce around a cool city from like show to show, that's always the coolest shit. Especially when you're hanging out at home for a year, you start thinking back on all those exciting, cool ass times you had.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, my kid actually he snuck backstage with us. You were gonna give him the pass. I had it in my pocket for him. And I looked over, and he's standing right on the fucking stage. He juked security. He was 13 at the time. Juked security.
Wait, I gave you a pass?
Yeah. Yeah, for my kid, yeah. You're like, I was like, my kid wants to come back, and you're like, fuck, take my pass and go get him. And so I was going to get him. I was texting him, and I looked over, and he's fucking standing on stage while Black Flag is playing. And I was like,
so cool,
how the
man.
fuck did you just do that? Our mutual friend, Mike Taylor, he was so excited. I was like, don't do that again.
I remember. I remember that exactly now. I remember exactly what your kid looks like and everything.
God, he's a fucking beast. Anyway, so
I'll tell you what. I was this height and weight like as a 13-year-old kid, and like not exactly. All right, I'm like smoking a joint right now.
You're full fucking beard, everything.
Well, funny enough, I found a picture of me when I was 13. Maybe 14. I think 14. Actually, you know what? Let me take us back. I was definitely 14. I turned 13 in like the year 2000. So it's a good year to turn 13 because now I have a gauge, And it's like, well, I liked MXPX before 2000.
Yeah.
But afterwards, when I had blue hair. You know what I mean? Like that was definitely the gauge. And when I went to the year 2001 Warped Tour, my dad took me, and it was amazing, by the way. We like some of the coolest bands ever played that day. But to get there quickly, my dad ended up like so he was just like hanging out. He's a rad dude. He ended up like loving Bad Religion after that day. And he was just kicking it. And this photographer guy was leaving the backstage, and he was like, "Hey, are you leaving?" The guy was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You need that pass?" And the dude was like, yeah, and just gave it to my dad.
That's awesome.
And my dad gave it to me, and I got to go backstage during the Warped Tour, my first Warped Tour, and I got to watch The Business play. Remember The Business? Yeah. They're like original members. They played, and I got to meet, Me First and Gimmy's played. I watched some of their set. Like, and I got all these pictures, and I still have the pictures somewhere of the Polaroid photo of that day, and it was truly magical. And I think about that a lot, So maybe, hopefully, your kid will be in some shitty band for 15 years.
Yeah, I mean that's the idea. I just got him in here. I just got him in here finally fucking playing guitar, and it's pretty terrible. So yeah, maybe.
Well, be careful how much you push him to do it, because my parents were just supportive enough and just not supportive enough to really push me into the direction of where I'm going currently. Still.
Wow, well said.
That's good advice.
That is good.
So I'm gonna steer off the music thing again because it's something we ask a lot of people.
Back to the worms.
Yes.
Well, kinda. Do you have any paranormal shit that's ever happened to you? We're talking aliens, ghosts, Bigfoot, anything like that?
Bro, I am an alien.
No.
I live in an extraterrestrial world, dog.
Yeah.
Well, okay, fair enough. Well,
no, I love the whole thing. It was like, do you believe in aliens? I'm like, well, what's their message? Was that a bad message? That was probably a bad joke. Well, what are they saying? I don't know if I can believe them or not. Yeah. Of course, like there's existence elsewhere and what have you. And I was watching The Social Dilemma a couple months ago, like every other person was.
Yeah.
I guess who has a Netflix account, I should say.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, if there is definitely going to be like an alien takeover, it's definitely already happening. and it's definitely fucking Zuckerberg's alien-looking ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they get that.
So I
AI
would
for
say
sure.
that I have had paranormal experiences because I have an Instagram. And I'm sure that all of my data is going towards fucking, because then they're like, all right, these humans are capable of some badass shit. Let's check out some of their movies. All right. They always seem to fucking kill us when we come at them.
Right.
So let's find out exactly what they will do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see how random these brains really are.
They are among us.
You're fucking paranoid for sure.
No, I'm not. And I put on my little fucking hat, right?
Right.
I was actually looking to buy a TV today, and I found out that smart TVs have cameras in them that watch you all the time.
What?
And they have voice things, so they can, and like because they're hooked up to like a Siri,
Right.
and so when you're just talking here, your TV can hear and see you, and you can like hack onto it and control people's shit and like watch the.
That really
So it can advertise to you better.
That's really sucks because I have been masturbating in front of my TV for so goddamn long, and now people can just look at this fat man just sweating, going to town on it.
Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, you get a positive shit jar.
I've been teaching myself to not speak in such broad strokes. Like earlier today, I was like, nobody wants to watch that, and I was like, well, there are billions of people. I'm sure someone does. And they're not nobodies, right? It's like I ended up watching a Tom Green video of him living out of his van, like showing a ghost town, and I was like, who the fuck cares about this shit? 317,000 people watched the goddamn video. It's like, well, fuck me for nobody, everybody, right?
You know what? You're giving me encouragement. I'm going to masturbate every day in front of that TV and hopefully get people to actually watch a fat man who never had worms masturbate. So I do appreciate the encouragement.
Well, recently, Courtney purchased a sex worker for me, and it was shoulder hair porn. I don't know why she would do that, but people are into everything. You got foot porn, shoulder hair porn.
Explain to me just a tad bit of what shoulder hair pornography is.
Do you know who Josh Potter is? The comedian, stand-up comedian.
Maybe not. I'm bad with names though.
He's really hairy.
He's so fucking hairy, just covered with hair.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's like takes his shirt off and stuff, right?
Oh no, that's Bert Kreischer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So he's just a super hairy guy, and so he goes on. It's a half joke, but like,
how can you describe somebody as? Oh, he's that hairy guy.
He's a hairy guy who can't fucking see. He's a comedian, and so he sells his body, shoulder hair porn. He rubs his feet in it.
On Cameo.
On Cameo, yeah. But Courtney paid for that for me.
I
so
had
that was
no
special.
idea that was a thing.
Cameos.
They're fucking fun.
Are you
dude.
on Cameo?
No, because I'm not famous. But with that said, I get cameos for everybody, and thus far this year, I've gotten 2 members of Red City Radio cameos, and Ryan's birthday is coming up in January, so I gotta find him a cameo.
Dude, get Josh Potter fucking shoulder hair porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. Right?
Get him Christine K.
Christine
She
K.
writes silly songs.
Oh, okay. I've seen like the silly stuff, like they have like puppets who will like be news anchors and stuff. I have the app and shit. I'm a Cameo fan. I've gotten I got Dallas. Okay. Right. Bad with names. I'm bad with names, so I apologize. So I'm just gonna, and for anybody else like me who's bad with names, I'm just gonna, I got Derek for his birthday. I got William Hung.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right. She banged. And I got him to say, Derek, I know that you love hanging out and doing drugs with your friends in LA. But be careful. And he sang to him. And then I got Bruce. I can't remember his name though. Bruce. He was the second guitar player for Kiss after they kicked Ace Frehley out. Like he now plays for like Grand Funk Railroad, and it went on for like 6 minutes. It was so long, right? He was like, all right, here's a song, and then he'd play like a riff and he'd be like, yeah, lick it up like your birthday cake because it's your birthday. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I loved it, man.
Fucking ridiculous.
But what is that? So like, and why are we throwing the word porn at the end of everything? Because like, is it? But like, is it just like that? He just shows you his shoulder hair.
People get off on weird shit, dude. I don't know. Why do people jerk off to feet? I don't get that. I mean, that's a huge
Sure,
fucking
but like,
thing.
but like, if it like if it turns you on to get yelled at, it's not getting yelled at porn, is it? It's just getting yelled at.
It's a fetish. Yeah, shoulder hair fetish. I maybe should say.
That's what I'm saying. It's like fetishes they're just fetishes when then you like it. Is that what a fetish is?
I think it becomes porn when you videotape it and sell it.
Oh.
Is that the line? Because before that's a fetish. If it's shoulder hair porn, it's got to be video, right?
I know some porn actors. I'm gonna have to ask them this. Like, what is the fucking? Well, I'm sure that question's been asked a lot, right? Like, what is the definition between like art and porn, right?
Yeah.
And then like people like Gigi Allen, who I don't see really as a musician. Like, fuck, his music sucks.
Yeah,
like I see that as like an art piece, right? Like an art show that I sure as shit don't want to fucking go to. But like, what's the fucking difference? Is that porn?
Porn once somebody's whacked off to it.
But then that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't want to get like too graphic here, but like at that
get you
point, I mean, fucking anything that somebody is like turned on to that gets released at all is porn to somebody.
I guess so.
There you go.
One man's fetish is another man's porn.
Yeah.
We are
Everything's
really
porn to somebody, man.
Or both.
That's what I'm gonna say when I'm smoking. Oh man, everything's porn to somebody, baby.
True.
Oh man, I don't even know how we talk about music after this. We've really gone off the fucking rails on this one.
Well, as long as you can stand for a long period of time, I got nowhere to go, man. We could do this shit for hours.
We do every Sunday. We do this.
How do you got this nice ass couch and your homies all chilling on it? You're just standing up.
This is IKEA couch. This is some bullshit.
Did you write down questions, by the way?
No.
No.
Okay, I see a little music stand there.
I will say I have notes for my show. I only have
Okay.
2 questions. One was paranormal, says question mark, and the other one says Apocalypse Please EP. Because I know you have a new album coming out, and I didn't know if because you guys have been releasing singles since the Corona has hit, so I wasn't sure is this a whole new album, or are you adding to this Apocalypse Please thing? What's happening? That was my only question. That's the only thing I wrote down. I stumbled.
You know, I'll tell you what happened. There is an album coming out called Paradise next Friday, or depending on when this comes out.
Yep.
Out now.
December 4th.
Oh, groovy. Cool. Yeah, it comes out December 4th. But the songs on there's no EP. That's not a thing. Those are just the songs from the album that are available. Well, 2 of the songs have been available before the album was released, right? Like we recorded 2 songs, we put them out, but we don't live in the age of like, I don't know, man. They fit on the record. I wanted them to be there. It's kind of a long story, but we put them out there and we got them remastered or remixed, and I didn't want them to exist just like on some fucking just gone.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I wanted to, and I was intended to have an alternate version of Love a Liar, which is available on Spotify, and
Yep.
and I like that. I like it when bands do shit like that. I like it when there's like a single and then there's on the album it's completely different. And I guess essentially what I'm about to say is I'm so fucking sick of the limitations of punk rock that people think that we put out an EP when we have an album coming out next week.
Well, yeah.
Like
but
for
that's the
other
way
genres,
Spotify-
it's not that wild of a thing, but Spotify linked them together. So
Yeah.
I understand how
no,
you're
I
getting
think
that.
that
I'm not.
Spotify
Hopefully, I'm not
said
sounding
it.
criticism.
No, I think Spotify said it was an EP, and that's why I wrote the question.
Really?
Because I was like, wait, I think that these are just songs for the album.
Right.
And then I was
Totally
like,
are, yeah. So fuck Spotify. I guess they're lying to motherfuckers.
because they also called it Apocalypse Please EP. I'm almost.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that every time a single comes out, the EP changes its name.
Oh, that's what fucking happened.
Yeah, that's what's
bizarre.
happening.
That's
Which
so
I
weird.
guess in theory, we probably should have like taken down the 2 songs we already had and then re-released them when the album came out.
No, dude, that's stupid. Just let it.
Right? See, thank you.
Yeah,
see, that would have been like an easier way for kind of the whatever. But like, you know, I bring back hip hop artists because I love rap music and I love R&B music. It's like my favorite ever. Why can these wonderful artists write a song on Monday, fucking go in the studio on Tuesday, and have it out by Thursday, and it's everywhere in the world, and then they don't shoot a music video for it for another like 8 months or whatever, and then the album comes out and the songs on the album on the back side of the album, like,
Right.
well, like, why are we limited
Well, I think
to a label. Why are we limited to a release? Like, why are we limited in that regard? Like, it's not fucking fair.
I also think the rules are changing right now.
I believe that as well.
You know, like because people are just dropping singles every single month instead of just putting out a whole album. I think maybe also, just my opinion, is probably because you can't go out and tour your album.
Yeah, and you can't sell full
So
albums.
why drop a full album and, let's say, waste it, when you could just feed out a song a month and kind of keeps interest up.
That is something I'm sure that people do. That's not necessarily what we did. We just had those 2 songs out for a while. Like it's funny to think about it. Love a Liar. I wrote that song 2 fucking years ago, man.
Wow.
And it came out in September of 2019. And it's like, and somebody texted me, no shit. Somebody texted me who like is a bud of mine from wherever, and they message, yo, dude, that new song Love a Liar is the shit. I'm like, God, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, when we released our full-length album Red City Radio, which apparently came out 5 years ago, which blows my mind, a year after it came out, people were being like, oh, dude, this new album is great. I'm like, I really appreciate that. But like, damn,
old. It's old in your mind.
Year.
Right.
Well, it's old to me because I wrote the songs in a year before the shit came out.
Right, totally. All right, so are you writing new songs now that you're...
I'm never not writing new songs.
Oh, that's great.
Maybe not written new songs in the past because I was like super unhappy. Like you're, I guess, supposed to be in your 20s.
Yeah.
But no, I'm always writing new music. Absolutely.
But you guys don't live in the same town, so you can't.
No, not even close.
Right. So, what are you sending shit to the guys and they put their stamp on it, or write?
Well, I like to think that every album's got a different vibe and a different style of doing things. Like every approach has been completely different, but
no, I guess I meant more like, are you sending the songs that you're writing over to the other guys, and then are they writing stuff to it? Are you guys trying to put together stuff like that? I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing with my band. I send them over a track, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
No, and the answer and the reason why is because like I said, I'm always writing. And 2, man, we got a new album coming out next week. Can't we take a goddamn break?
Exactly.
Take advantage of this. Take advantage of the global pandemic, man. Like it's like, it fucking sucks. And I am one of those obnoxiously positive people, I guess, that I've ever met. But like, I would consider myself that, I guess. But like, I see all this horrible shit happening, and I'm not going to say I see like, oh, but it's great because that's fucking sucks. I'm just saying that when things die, you're able to, really like have a different relationship with death, and you really start enjoying like loving life. It's just things that have to fucking happen is all I'm saying. Like, like I'm going to get brutal. Like it's a rite of passage for your parents to die. It's the saddest shit on the fucking planet. And like, I haven't gone through that. I love my parents very much and I don't want to, but like, it's one of those things where it's like you've been around this planet the whole time with your parents, and like they were around without you, and like soon you're eventually gonna be without them. Like that's a passage of life. Like that's why like, and then you're a grandparent. You know what I fucking mean? I'm a little hot, so I hopefully you get what I'm saying here. Like it's totally important for these things to happen, and I would be like, I've been touring with the band for fucking 15 years. Like I needed a break.
Right.
And maybe this fucking break, while we're still being able to like put on music, maybe this break is only going to revitalize like my interest in wanting to continue to do that shit.
Right.
Like I see a lot of this as a good thing. I see a lot of people pissed off, and a lot of people are creating great art, and the world is changing, but the world has always been changing. And yeah, I fucking cry for the people who've had just like the roughest deal in the world. And I guess looking back, my year's been pretty shitty too, but it blossoms good things, man. Flowers grow from shit and dirt.
You got that PMA, buddy.
Yeah.
I guess probably masturbating anyway, like your friend over here.
Will. Yeah. All right. Let's, Courtney. You haven't got to really jump in and ask a question. Let's tag you in.
Okay. So
Yeah. What the fuck, Courtney? They tell me you got worms and they try to shut you down.
Right? Like. Anyways. Yeah. So you talk about touring, and I really like to learn about lessons that you've learned on the road as a touring musician.
Well, shit.
Sorry.
Well, do you mean like in general, like just like
Yeah,
overall, or
just
like
like-
specifics? Because
no,
I
like-
could tell you like being in a van specifics. I could tell you like green room etiquettes. I could tell you.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
we,
so-
we can go all day.
Well,
Green-
we are going all day right now.
Green room etiquettes.
Well,
That's
yeah,
a
but
good one.
I guess what I would say is like we have a lot of bands on here that ask us questions all the time, like how do we get our first show? How should we act in the green room or whatever? So it's
Yeah.
more like you're speaking to younger bands that need to have some tips and hints.
Don't break your goddamn gear down on stage.
That's a fucking good one. I
Oh.
hate that shit.
I'm very kind when it comes to that kind of stuff. I try to be, of course. You know, you got to be compassionate. I actually got this really funny story. In Denver, Colorado, we were playing one of the beautiful theaters they have there. And there was this kid, young kid, you know, maybe 18-year-old kid, and he didn't know what to do. And it was a big production. I think we were on like a bigger tour, and like so there's a bunch of people rallying around. We were just the opener band. And I just stopped for a second and I just watched this kid just like
Freaked out.
and I noticed like 5 people are like, excuse me. And he just, you know, like stuck in the traffic jam, just like doesn't know where to go, but he's looking away. And I walk over and I go, hey. And he like looks over and I go, can I have a hug?
Aw.
And he goes, yeah, sure. And I give him a big hug. And I go, all right, how you feeling? And he goes, yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm like, all right, man, get the fuck out of everybody's way. I moved him over to the side, and he moved over to the side, and then I saw him like kind of catch it, and then he started working and doing shit. But you know, like sometimes things are overwhelming, and sometimes like I feel like everybody's so cruel and like quick and like. Oh, you know, the secret here is a lot of people want their job to seem important, so they have to seem like they're taking it seriously at the moment. So then they come off like they're being fucking jerks, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody could be a DJ but me, you know. Like, get out of the DJ booth. You can't be a DJ. I don't want anybody to see how easy this shit is.
Totally.
But yeah, you know, everybody needs a hug and a little bit of compassion. You know what I mean? Like most people would be like, "What an idiot this kid is!" Like, no, fucking idiot. Some dude trying to get in the business, trying to like work, like.
Totally.
And people know what they're doing, and they're going and they're moving fast with like heavy shit. And it's all good.
Well, what about the green room etiquette?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Don't fart, and if
No buttercups
I don't know.
in the green room.
say what?
No
No
buttercup.
buttercups in the green room.
Man, I don't know. It really depends. My thing is always be courteous and be respectful and be nice. I don't like drawing on walls like a lot of motherfuckers do, but it's all good if the venue like calls for it. I smoke weed in probably like 98% of the green rooms that I'm at. So I would say if you're opening, you know, always ask to smoke weed, or if they don't seem like weed people, maybe don't.
Yeah, I'll
And
get in trouble for that.
if you're touring with Red City Radio, bring them some weed if you're gonna hang out in the green room.
Fuck yeah.
Also, the green room is the most boring place ever, and it is where we keep our bags. Like I love the opportunity, the idea of like partying in the green room. It's like
It
nah.
doesn't happen. Yeah. Just sit
Like,
there.
well, sometimes, you know, like if a venue calls for it, but we're also those motherfuckers that like bring the bottle of tequila like out to the merch table and fucking,
There you go.
you know what I
Oh, yeah.
mean? Like, we just need a place to charge our phones so we can look at our ankle porn or whatever the fuck we were talking about earlier.
Shoulder.
Ankle
Shoulder hairy
Yeah.
porn.
So TJ, you have a question. So TJ, I guess, has sent me your acoustic stuff a couple years ago or something.
Yeah, Garrett, TJ from Last Point.
What's
First time I heard you was your solo acoustic thing was 2016 was.
Yeah.
And that song's fucking amazing. You talk about propaganda. It's super cool, man. And
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You know that song. The song's title is actually 2016 was horse shit.
was horse shit. Okay, so you had the ... after it to put.
We
it out.
edited it.
Yeah.
We edited it.
Yeah, right.
And I think maybe I'll one of these days I'll do like a full band version of it,
Awesome.
and then rename it 2020 was
Yeah,
horse shit.
that's my next question.
That was his question.
Yeah, are you gonna make a song called 2020 was? Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it seems that obvious, maybe not. I'm joking.
I know,
You know,
that's
it's
cool.
funny. It's funny. I had this song, Garrett Dale, I guess we can call it. It's kind of weird. It's like my name. Right? Like, I don't know how like solo people. I don't know how like artists like that can sell merch like with their goddamn name on it. You know what I mean? Like,
weird.
I've thought about that. Like, man, how am I gonna sell a shirt with just Garrett Dale? Like, hey man, you want a shirt with my name on it? Like, no, I don't want a shirt with your goddamn name on it.
It's
Like,
kind of
weird.
vain. Yeah, it's kind of vain.
Yeah, right. The whole
Huh.
process is.
I'm gonna have
strange.
a sip of this delicious beverage right now in my Will Ridge koozie.
Well, you know, it's different. You guys are homies.
That's why you need to get a shirt with a picture of your face on it and sell it to people.
Oh shit! I got a face for radio.
Dude,
That's
you-
what I
maybe
always
you got to
say.
think of like a moniker like G Dale or something like that. I don't know.
G Dale, huh?
I don't know, bro. That was just something.
Well, I guess this is probably a better time than any to pitch my Twitch channel that I'm starting.
Oh fuck yeah, let's do it.
That sounds like a joke, but I'm actually serious. Garrett Dale RCR on Twitch. I'm gonna launch a new series called GDTV Party Tonight,
Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna get high and watch
Party.
Watch shoulder
and
porn.
watch maybe wrestling. I got some wrestling buddies who are in the industry I could like talk to, and like we
Nice.
watch some, you know. My favorite thing, and this is actually no shit, this is true. On Sunday afternoons, I'm gonna drink tequila and watch like old R&B music videos.
Oh, trip.
And if I can figure out how to do it, I'm gonna invite people on and just do a shot and then just X them off.
Nice, dude. That'd be cool.
You know, I
So
found
maybe one day I'll ask you guys to come take a shot with me on my Twitch channel.
Fuck yeah, we'll do it for sure.
yeah.
Fucking A.
I was just gonna say, I don't know how or why I know this, but I read that Luke Perry's son is a professional wrestler named Jungle Boy.
Really? Luke
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that when Luke Perry passed away.
yeah. I did not realize that. You know,
shit.
and he's got long hair, and he looks like a
Perry? Like Luke Perry?
Jungle Boy. He's an AEW wrestler.
yeah. Oh, so maybe
Twice the size of Luke Perry. Maybe.
It's got to be bigger.
I think he's actually smaller. He's
Yeah.
like a small wrestler.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Jungle Boy.
Oh.
That's why they call him Jungle
Wow,
Boy.
shit.
Yeah,
He's the Jungle Boy.
yeah,
Lightweight.
exactly.
All right. Well, hey, Garrett, thank you very much for
Garrett.
spending some of your Sunday
Yeah.
with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You want to give out some shout outs on what's the album and all that stuff, or you just want us to do it later?
No, I got no. I don't know. Yeah, check out Red City Radio's new album, full album with 12 songs on it. My personal favorite album.
Awesome.
The album's called Paradise, titled after the song Paradise. It's
Spotify
my favorite.
did that for you.
Yeah, right.
They decided.
They're like, this is what it's gonna be called. But my favorite song on the record. I hope y'all like it. I hope each one of you enjoys it, and I hope we can hang out and high five with each other again in the S bar.
Fuck yeah,
Awesome.
dude. Hit us up when you come through.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, check out Red City Radio on Instagram, Garrett Dale on Instagram, on Twitch.
Hey.
Fucking be cool, be kind to yourselves.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
thanks,
Thanks,
man.
man. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much.
Good, nice to meet you.
Later, friends. Bye, Jeff.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh God.
Welcome, everybody.
Right out of the gate.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my Culture Corner. It's just going to be a quick one and kind of interesting, but I want to see what you guys may know of our crows. Now, I know this doesn't sound too cultural, but it's kind of environmental, so I'm going to bring it in. But I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions, and one of them being, I want to see what you guys already know about crows, because you do know that crows are pretty outstanding. And I want to know, what would you call a crow or a mass?
It's
But
called a murder.
ooh, Courtney.
God damn.
Courtney, that is absolutely right. And for extra credit, what do you call a whole bunch of jellyfish together?
Ooh.
Man of War?
Assorted.
A smack.
A
Smash.
snack.
What about a whole bunch of lions?
Pride.
What about a whole bunch of whales?
A pod.
What about a whole bunch of owls?
Owls.
Yeah,
A coven.
A hoot.
close.
Hoots. Ah, I like that one.
Ba-dum-bum.
Good answers.
A parliament.
Oh, a parliament.
Oh,
Oh, I
yes.
feel like
I
knew
have
that.
heard that, yeah.
And then, of course, what about geese?
Gander.
No, close. Good one.
Oh, fuck. I can't think of it. A sucking dick?
No, a gaggle.
A gaggle.
A gaggle.
This is a podcast, so audio can't see the dick sucking movement that you
Oh, yeah,
did.
sorry.
I
I
you didn't even do
apologize.
that.
I did. If I did the thing, would you have got a gaggle?
No.
No.
You're gagging. Okay.
And then I guess I think there's a whole bunch, but I'm going to move back on to the crows. Obviously, it's called murder, and I thought that was interesting, but I'm going to get back. Hold on, I'm just on my phone, and I can't work it as usual.
Are you just hitting the keyboard?
Yeah.
He's trying to get out of the keyboard.
You do horizontally.
Oh, now I got it. Okay, so we're going to go back to the crows, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking your time and waiting with me. I apologize, but here we go. I need to get into this, and hey, I hope you're still there. God damn this!
I'll just beatbox here.
Okay, here we go.
All
right, here's some fun facts about crows. Crows live in a group called a murder. Of all the bird species that fly, crows have the largest brain-to-body ratio.
Oh, true.
Yeah, which means they're very, very intelligent.
Oh, yeah.
And the anatomy of a crow's brain is very similar to that of a human brain.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Go on.
Crows. How old? This is. If you guys even got this, I'd be like, you got to go to Harvard. When was the first time crows ever appeared on this earth?
Oh.
Are you saying
Probably with lizards.
I don't know.
Like with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 17 million years ago.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So I got a couple more here. Crows maintain only one mate for their entire life.
Oh,
really?
like doves?
And dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Dolphins will fuck anything. They're rapists.
Yeah,
Well, they
will
are.
fuck
They
anything.
are. Okay.
Don't get me started on fucking
horny motherfuckers.
rapey
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
slippery
horny
fish.
things.
What's interesting is that I guess they call the female crow cow, like some cow offspring will look after the next batch of chicks. Fuck.
Give me those cheeks.
And then here's one last one, I hope. And crows have regional dialects, which they can deliberately change.
Whoa.
Trip out, dude.
Deliberately change. Now, that's interesting.
That's super interesting because
But-
they all sound the same to me.
Right.
That's one thing I hate about them. They're so annoying. In the morning, they wake me up.
But you know what's interesting is that ravens are the difference. What's the difference between ravens and a crow?
Beak's bigger.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Good. That's good.
Nevermore.
Ravens differ from crows' appearance. They have a larger bill, a larger tail, a shape, and a flight pattern. And ravens can be as big as red hawks.
Yeah, they're huge.
Trip out.
Whoa.
Last thing, ravens can be trained to pick up all the trash in a stadium and put it in the
Seriously?
yeah, as long as they get a little nut at the end of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And that's not a joke. That was not a joke.
No, like the
recent-
treat.
I
at the end.
recently
Treat.
saw like an article or a video, whatever, these ravens, this guy had trained them in the backyard to drop, I think it was bottle caps.
Yeah, right.
To go get bottle caps and
exactly.
drop it in, and they get like a little peanut or
They
whatever.
love shiny things.
Yeah. But he did say that he was like the older ones were very suspicious, so he had to start with he found like baby ones or some shit and he noticed that they're very smart. So like the babies taught the older ones how to do it.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
right.
started
right.
seeing it, and the older ones are like, "What the fuck is going on there? They're getting nuts out of that thing."
Yeah, they're getting a
Boom! They
treat.
start depositing.
So it's like the swear birds teaching each other
Right.
swear words.
Kind
but
of.
yeah, all right.
I think
just-
birds are going to take over.
It's just interesting knowing that these crows that we always see, growing up, as in being out in schoolyards, you didn't think of them being so smart or so interesting, and now they're highly intelligent.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, that university did that whole stadium full of trash and they cleared it. So,
Wikipedia is an amazing site.
yeah, right. Well, it is. Thank you. It is.
Before we go further, though, we touched a little bit on dolphins, and I'd like to just propose that maybe we introduce a Will's Aquatic Corner at some point.
Flappy, right? What was his name?
Oh,
Flappy?
yeah.
Or Floppy?
No.
Flippy?
Oh God.
Son of a bitch.
I
Slippy,
know.
slappy.
Um,
floppy.
I should
Nappy?
know-
Nippy? Jesus,
Anyways.
there's something like that. Yeah.
Flipping the bees.
Yeah, we can't find him. He's
gone.
either retired or he's gone.
Still no word.
Still no word. I'm
Yeah,
really
the
bummed
whole
out.
town is moving away.
Yeah, what a sad thing.
Oh fuck. Well, thank you for your culture corner.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that. That was more of a
I'm-
natural museum of history.
I'm learning
corner.
new shit though. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I feel like a little bit more cultured after that.
Well, what would you learn from that?
I learned nothing.
See,
No, the dialects thing,
No, actually,
that
yeah,
was pretty
the-
crazy.
The dialect thing is fucking weird, man. It's a bird. They
yeah.
just seem so fucking stupid, Like they have southern accents down in Florida, and out here they're all "Sup,
Yeah,
dude,"
exactly.
You know.
you know why? I always thought that You were about to suck a cock. What were you doing there?
Jesus. Wow, don't point at me. I don't like it.
All right, sorry. You know,
Gaggle.
Tell me you're sucking dick, but don't point at me when
I
you do
apologize. A lot of walnuts that are out along the road, you'd think that they were just trying to drop it to break them. They are, but they're waiting for cars to run over them instead of just
What?
dropping them to break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're
the
fucking
seed.
smart, man.
Yeah. They're
Wow,
wait-
because I did think that they were dropping them to break them, but then
So did
they're
I.
waiting for something else
They
to.
sit up there for the car to run over, then
Wow.
go down and get their stuff.
Well, they have the intellect of a 3 or 4-year-old.
Something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
can look
right.
it
I
up.
did
They
see
really
something.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking smart little fuckers.
Anyway, so that's about it for
Doesn't
me.
make them any less annoying. Just like
Exactly.
a 3-year-old.
Exactamundo.
I know.
God damn.
Wake
Yeah,
up,
we don't
wake
really
up.
have them that bad at our house. I think it's because we have Penny that's fucking killing everything around our house. Our cat.
I have a murder of them above my window.
That's true. Yeah.
Because at our house on the Mesa, holy shit, dude.
It did seem like the Mesa
I had to pull out I had a BB gun, and half the time I pull it out or I pull the broom out, they would know the shape.
Oh.
Before I would get out, they would see it, and they'd be like, out of here.
Yeah.
Shape of pain.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, he's going to shoot us again. They did not like that shit. They did not like that baby gun. And it was a pellet gun, but I just put the BBs in so it wouldn't kill them or
it
even
wouldn't,
get in their
unless
skin or
you
anything.
got it
you
in
know?
the
Right.
eye or
You
I
something.
think
just
it's
wanna-
illegal to even do that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
They're like a
It is.
protected bird, too.
Yeah, you can't like kill them, especially like in a
And
neighborhood.
that being
setting,
said, I
but-
was just kidding. I didn't really do that. I was just kidding.
I dreamt that.
Yeah.
Jeb was dreaming that.
I just put my
Back to
fucking...
the limitations. You're covered. That was a long
that was
time ago.
so
It was
long
a long
ago.
time
I never
ago.
even lived on the Mesa.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and start wrapping this fucking show up. It was really great to hear from Garrett.
Yeah.
That was a good interview.
Yeah, I'm sorry Ryan couldn't come on.
Yeah.
And I know it went long, so maybe I'm going to cut it in half. I don't know, because we've talked about doing that. There's been times where I've cut guests off short, and I don't want to do that. Like, whatever we get. Sometimes you got to talk. Sometimes you get all day Sunday to do it.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But also something I wanted to do that's new. So let's talk about it. Talk about it. I want to do Songs in the Vault. We briefly touched on this. A band that we're going to bring back, maybe not every week, because some weeks, I think we have an Australian episode coming up, and we're already going to have 4 bands, so I won't bring anything out of the vault for that.
Right.
But I would like to really try to get to 4 songs. So Jeff proposes that we end the show with a song, right? So we do our closing thoughts. Yeah, you can turn that off now that TJ's fart is
No more stank.
gone away. Or my thought is that
I
we
just hear you giggling.
because it's your fart. It's all around us. God damn it! I'm trying to say something. All right, so or we play a song now, and then we just do our closing thoughts somewhere out. Which way do you guys want to go? Let's take a vote.
I say just feel what your heart feels like, Jim.
No, you got to choose.
Hey, you edit the show. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Do it
Courtney.
now.
Courtney.
I kind of like the idea of ending it, like we close thoughts and then the song ends it out.
Okay.
I
Will?
agree with her.
I'll go with Courtney.
Wow. Okay, Jeff. Fuck you. All right. I
Unanimous.
See, this is why you ask. This is why
My
you
idea
ask.
was not against you.
No,
Yeah.
it feels like that.
But if it doesn't work, then we can change it next time.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm open for whatever. So the more music, the better, really, for
Yeah.
me. So, anyways, let's get into our closing thoughts then.
All right.
All right. So we had a lot of good music on today.
Yes, we did.
And we will have Hit the Switch. That'll be who ends it out. They have their vinyl out. I just got my vinyl. Super fucking fired up on that.
Waiting.
It took a little while to come. I mean, COVID's got everything all fucked up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we also got our Soul Majestic album.
Got our Soul Majestic. I did pre-order Red City Radio's vinyl.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Fantastic.
And that's not even a Christmas present?
It's not a Christmas present because I wanted the shirt
So
out
I
of
saw
it.
that you got me vinyl for Christmas. I saw the shape of the box.
Maybe.
I'm gonna make a prediction right now.
Okay.
It's the Get Dead album.
No.
Dang.
Nah.
You told me.
Nah.
Oh. Well,
You're
you
never
fucked
gonna
up then.
guess. You're
you
never
fucked
gonna-
up then because that's the one I wanted.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Okay. Well, that being said, I'm just teasing.
Merry
But
fucking Christmas.
yeah.
I know.
Well, I had to break into Courtney's Christmas gifts last night. We ran out of whiskey, so
Oh.
she had to get her a nice bottle of whiskey out of the
Mitchellers.
Yeah.
Mitchers.
Mitchers something. Yeah, it's good. But I would say to everyone, go out there and like everyone is doing all these Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday, whatever. I can guarantee by the time you hear this, people are still going to be running these sales. If you're looking for vinyl and stuff, go hit or any merch. Someone had some fucking killer merch I just saw. Was it Face
everyone.
to Face or
Dude,
somebody
everyone, like Teenage Bottle Rocket, Face to Face.
brand new shit,
brand new
like
Jughead's Revenge, like so many bands
Yeah,
are
dude.
having. Fat Wreck was having
I was gonna say, Fat
a
Records.
huge.
Fat Records.
there's a lot of sales out there, and that's really going to help all these guys who are just sitting at home. As you're
Right.
hearing, we get to talk to these guys and just sitting around.
Right.
Some of them have all day just to sit around and talk to us. So, yeah, go out there and do that. And I just want to ask you guys real quick, what are you getting me for Christmas?
Well,
a hug.
I have an idea.
Well, I got
A
something.
large Pringles tube.
Yes.
Full of fart.
I mean, if you guys are looking, yeah, right now Suicide Girls is running a deal for the year. It's like $30 for the year. I will accept it. It's fits any size.
That's a pornography site?
It's naked tattooed chicks with pierced things. It's pretty cool. So if you guys want to get me something,
They have a story.
What?
They have a story.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They have a story. What's this?
Been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
Girls,
That Suicide Girls have been around for a long time.
All right,
It's a
Courtney and
reputable-
I will go halfies, and we'll get you Suicide Girl pornography
I'm just
site.
saying, I mean, if you're looking for something you can't quite think, I'm like, I would like that. I would like that.
No thanks.
Yeah, but then your gift back to everybody else would be the username and password.
Yeah.
I will share that on here.
No, that's a dick move. If you are buying a subscription from somebody, you don't share the passwords and shit.
Courtney supports sex workers. Here we go. This
Okay.
is always.
I
listen to
support.
her on this.
I support small
She's the
businesses
expert.
getting all of the users that they can in their services.
I like it. Okay, so moving on. We were watching a movie where people spontaneously combusted.
That was crazy.
Do you guys believe in that?
Oh, as in this is fiction.
No, is it fiction?
Oh.
The movie, yes, was fiction.
Yeah, of course. But do you think that actually happens? Because science says yes, but what the fuck? Right?
I don't think
Will,
the
you're
way-
looking through me in a weird way right now.
He's undressing you with his eyes.
Okay,
again.
TJ maybe has a theory here on this.
Well, I mean, with the fart that came out of him, he's gonna be blowing up. I can tell you that.
Dude, of course. I mean, I've heard about the '90s. It was like on unsolved mysteries and shit in the '90s.
People explode.
People have always talked about it, and that got
Oh,
pushed
it
under the
used to happen
rug.
a lot.
You know, and now it's coming back up again. Everybody's talking about it.
I know. It's like quicksand. You thought it was going to be a bigger deal when you grew up.
Jeb, you being an electrician, you know the human body is capable of producing how many volts of electricity?
I don't know if I can know how many volts.
Like a lot.
I
Like a
don't
lot,
know. I
dude.
go to work and
It's
enough
weird.
to explode.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Nope.
wild. I think
Just
it's just
set on
something that we
fire.
should explore a little bit more. Maybe that's something for your paranormal segment.
Okay,
Will.
I'm gonna take a look at that one.
I mean, I don't
Investigate it.
It was a crazy movie though, because
It
it's
was
like,
pretty funny.
man, if it was like, if people did start spontaneously exploding out of nowhere and like it came in like a rash of it just happening to everybody for a bit, it was pretty crazy. It's like, what would I do?
I don't even remember what that movie's
I
called.
just hope you wouldn't blame China, Courtney.
You guys,
Yeah,
man,
Courtney, stop blaming
And,
Chinese.
and their
type
little
buttholes.
buttholes.
Jesus Christ.
dang it! I
never
didn't
gonna
even.
get over
The
this.
craziest part about that is like when I was reading it and I saw the words, like it registered. I did not realize that I said the wrong thing. Like I listened back to the
What
episode.
did you say again?
The article said something different than what I said, but yeah. So that's a crazy. I don't know.
I think after this, I don't think I'm ever going to use the word butthole ever again.
We gotta stop.
I'm never going to use the word worms. Worms are
Next-
done.
No,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
done.
It's
We're
all
done.
over.
Fart
So-
stuff next week.
No more poopy poop.
I may have a question, but it's not going to be butthole related.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Enough on the buttholes.
Yes.
It's going to be jizz related.
No.
And with that, yeah, let's get out of here, man. We had a big Sunday already.
It was a big one.
There was no sanding though, so that's nice.
That
We're
was
on the
awesome.
lemonade maker.
All right. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Sounds Like Nonsense Podcast. Hit us up at 1-805-697-7070 if you just want to say whatever, talk about your butthole. Sounds like nonsense at gmail.com. Send us your paranormal stories. We took a little break in October, but after October was so crazy, but definitely hit us up. And all of our socials. Who do we have on this week, Court?
Yeah, so this week we had Delay the End, Last Point, Red City Radio, and we will have Hit the Switch.
Fuck yeah.
Also, to submit your band, go to soundslikenonsense.com and there's a submit button at the top of the page. Please also give us a rating and a review where you listen to us and tell a friend about us. It really helps.
Yep. And also, we have Sounds Like Nonsense merch.
We do.
In the house. So on the website, we will have that up this week sometime, so you guys can come and buy some shirts. We're gonna get some stickers made. It's gonna be a really good time. Jeff, final thoughts quickly.
Thanks to my buddy Jim for the designs. Be
Oh,
safe.
yeah,
Fuck
thank
yeah,
you.
thank you, Jim.
Ask.
We need to talk about him a little bit more because
Yes.
he's helped us out a lot.
Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Thank you.
See you later.
And TJ,
Thank you for having me on here. Last point and everything. It was
Yeah,
great.
it was great.
show.
Super
Thank
fun.
you. Thank
Everyone
you
needs
so
to go
much.
there and check that out.
Yes.
So yeah, fuck. Big Sunday.
Big
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah. All right. Everyone have a safe week. We will talk to you later.
Bye.
They won 3.
Deuces.
We're testing cliches and